Good afternoon, world of Warcraft. I hope everyone is doing fantastic today. I hope your week so far has been super awesome with a lot of cool stuff happening, or just maybe a lot of calm stuff, a lot of just chilling and just making it through on the best terms possible. But for now, we're gonna play some WoW. We're back. It's been a couple days. Our last stream and video was Monday, and we're gonna give Thursday a shot. I'm still not sure where, excuse me, where I want my second day of streaming and recording to be. So just kind of bear with me as we kind of smooth out where we're gonna put this second day. I know I want to be able to hang out more and play WoW and, you know, do dungeons and explore the world more than just, you know, one day a week. But I have to kind of figure out what's going to be the most organic for me to really give my best and enjoy this for what it is. So, like I said, just bear with me as we kind of figure out that second day. So the last time we hung out, we went on an epic adventure to get Worgen's Fist. Well, not get, more like craft. Jordan Stillwell, I believe, was the master smith who used his enchanted hammer to craft Worgen's Fist for us after we had pretty much scoured the land of Eastern Kingdoms in order to find the necessary materials for him to craft this for us. And so now we have an actual holy weapon. And with that, I decided to make a little bit of change. Over the last few days, if you could remember from our last video, I kept thinking, man, like, I love to heal. It's super enjoyable. It's super fun. It's what I love to do. I love playing a support class. I enjoy, you know, getting into dungeons and just being an ultimate support and having control over my own character in a way that feels like I am blessing those around me with, you know, my abilities. So I ended up finding out through one of my guildmates that at level 40, especially in you know, Classic Anniversary, we have access to dual talent specialization, or yeah, dual specialization, which changes the game entirely for us, because I was so back and forth on whether I wanted to tank or I wanted to heal, because I think two streams ago or something around there, maybe it wasn't during a stream, I can't remember, I had a group who needed me to tank stockades, and you know, I hadn't tanked before, and I, as you guys know, like, I was spec'd completely holy, right? Excuse me. But I had a lot of fun. Yes, I did not hold threat whatsoever against two mages who were just AoEing everything down. However, I felt more like myself in that role. So what I think is going to happen is that at level 40, we are going to specialize in both tanking and in healing, which gives us the best of both worlds as far as being able to support those around us in group content and even out in the open world when maybe there's elite quests or, you know, someone needs help or just anything like that. But for now, we're going to try something a little bit different and more of a hybrid approach. So I actually came across this build when I was kind of looking more into Protection Paladin, kind of taking my time studying this a little bit because I really wanted to know, you know, how can I make, excuse me guys, how can I make Protection Paladin viable for myself, but also like fun for myself? And I really wanted to understand it more because I've never really, you know, tried it out very much. So I watched some videos by Cargos, and I'm sure a lot of WoW players in this community have a good sense of who he is. And I just have to say, you know, shout out to that guy, Cargos, for putting out such amazing content for the WoW community, because I believe that he just goes in depth in a way that truly shines light onto any class or spec that he speaks about. And so that being said, this was a spec that he showed in the protection video for Paladins that really spoke to me, especially early on right now, where we're just kind of having fun. But at the same time, we want to be able to heal. We want to be able to DPS, especially since we're about to finish up Red Ridge finally. We're going to make our way into Duskwood and do that entire zone essentially solo. And then we're going to be moving into Stranglethorn Vale. So doing damage, I think, is very important for us right now. And being strictly holy, I think, may not be the answer to what we need to bring to the table in order for us to have the most fun doing solo content, while also being able to upkeep ourselves in the damage area of Paladin life. And plus, it's just cool to try things out and see how it feels. So I went ahead and put talents into Retribution so that we could get Seal of Command. And I went ahead and grabbed Deflection as well, because I believe this spec is something that is just really cool, because we're going to increase our parry chance, right? And then we're going into Holy as well, just to get down to Consecration. So this gives us the ability to heal a little bit better, damage a little bit better, and then the rest of our points, probably until 40, we're going to spec down the protection tree. So we're just going to enjoy this moment of our, you know, WoW journey as a Paladin, just sort of being a little bit everywhere. And then when we hit the point where we can actually have two specializations to truly work with, we will then go Holy for one, go Protection for another, and just work on those two and stay right there until, you know, maybe we get to a point where level 60 PvP is a thing, and then we might give Retribution a try. But even then, you know, we'll see how it goes. But for right now, we're going to try this out. And I'm really curious about Seal of Command, because I have never used this. I don't really know what it's about. So I'm going to read it off. It says, gives the Paladin a chance to deal additional holy damage equal to 70% of normal weapon damage. Unleashing this seal will judge an enemy instantly, causing 66 to 71 holy damage. However, if the target is stunned or incapacitated, it's going to do extra damage, which is 132 to 141. So if we Hammer of Justice something and then judge it, it's going to take way more damage, which is kind of neat. So we got all of that out of the way, and I just really wanted to let you guys know kind of what was up and what I was thinking, and we're just ready to try something new and keep moving forward. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and finish up Red Ridge. We have only just a few quests left. We have Solomon's Law, and we're gonna get these Shadowhide pendants, and then we have a message to Darkshire. So let's go ahead and get this done. And let's see how Seal of Command really feels, especially since we have Varrigan's Fist now. I feel like it's gonna make a really big difference, and I kind of feel a little bit more powerful, to be honest with you. I feel like this guy, he might need some help. Let's just help him out real quick. Let me see here. Pendants? Let's see if he needs the pendants. If so, we can kind of work together and get it done. Ah, okay. Ah, gotcha, man. Good luck out there. Okay, cool. So he's doing a mage quest at the tower. I guess there's a lot of classes right now where around maybe the mid-20s, late 20s, something like that, you get some sort of class quest, which is kind of neat. Now, I'm curious, the melee with Seal of Command, right? Melee attacks have a chance to deal additional holy damage. So, okay, yeah, so I guess when you hit with that additional holy damage, it refreshes the Seal of Crusader on the enemy. So that is pretty neat. Oh, we have to make sure we actually have a quest, Wrathband's Ore from Stormwind, that's out here. I would totally forget it too, just because it doesn't say Red Ridge on it. I feel like I would just completely miss the mark on it. And we're 100% gonna grab all of this copper, all of this tin. And you know, we've been blessed to make quite a bit more gold at our level, and I'm really thankful that we've been able to. However, we're going to keep collecting copper and tin regardless, and make bars and probably sell them. They're not really gonna do us much good right now. I don't think I'm going to craft much of the bronze bar type stuff right now. I really want to get into iron. However, at the moment, iron bars are just pretty intense as far as price goes. And we might as well just kind of wait till, I want to say, like, where does iron kind of show up? I have a feeling iron doesn't really show up for us until maybe,
I'm out of range.
I don't know, maybe Arathi Highlands. Let's see. Oh, is this dude, what's he up to? Pendants? Let's see. He might be trying to get pendants. If so, cool. Okay, so he's trying to get pendants. Rock on.
I need to get closer.
I guess we'll just bust through this and see what we can do. Okay, we need to heal up though. We're not invincible. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, Lieutenant Fangor. I was wondering what was going on. Okay. I forgot that Lieutenant Fangor was just a named enemy out here. Like he's not an elite or anything. He's just sort of doing his own little thing. Now I will say that I feel a little bit stronger with the seal of command and everything. Okay, we need to throw a heal on real quick. And then just keep rolling on, I guess. I don't really like the idea of taking on like all of these at once. But he's also a warlock. And he's got a pet and everything, so we should be fine. I am curious to see what kind of damage we can do with Hammer of Justice. Okay. I don't have much mana, but it should be fine. It should be okay. We're gonna slap that one real quick. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing more damage. Or maybe it's just I feel... Oh no, oh no. That's not good. Oh no. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see here. We're gonna bandage real quick. Yeah, we're gonna do our best. And we're gonna heal up. Heal that dude. We're gonna heal ourselves real quick too. Woo! There we go. That's getting a little crazy out here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that teamwork right there. Look at that teamwork. That's crazy. We were getting smacked on. Absolute cinema. That's crazy. Oh, his name is Ethereal. That's kind of neat. Ethereal. Okay, I probably need to bless us up again. Yeah, I'll do that. Rethban ore. Where is Rethban ore? There's a chest in here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even know that the Shadowhide could be like assassins. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen one that was just like stealth like that. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Okay, we're gonna have to heal right off the bat, man. Oh my gosh. Woo! Ain't no joke. Ain't no joke, man. Yeah, I'm glad that we're gonna put more talents into protection, man. Because man, do they hit hard. All right. Let's hope that there's something pretty decent in this chest. I'm kind of hoping there is. Nope, not really, but that's okay. 8. We're almost done. Like, we are almost done. Oh, cool. Cool, thank you, man. Let's see here. Can I cleanse this? Cavalier. Shield. Okay. Now let's see what we can get into now. I don't think that sword... So there's 4 of them there. I'd rather not take on 4. I know that we can do it, but it's just like we do it and then we got to sit there and deal with like healing back up and mana and all that stuff. Like, you know how it goes. Yeah, I'm like I feel more powerful, but like I'm kind of wondering if it's the actually that, I mean, that did hit pretty hard. Not gonna lie.
I'm out of range.
Like I wonder if Seal of Command is it stronger and better than that other seal of the, what is that seal called? We're gonna check it out. Yeah, Seal of Righteousness, because let's see, it does damage like with every single melee attack versus having a chance to deal holy damage. But I guess in my mind's eye, if it's a whole talent that gives you an ability, it's probably going to be pretty good. Oh, is this dude okay? Yeah, he's doing fine. He's level 29. He's good. He is a-okay.
It's too far away. Isn't ready.
Oh, there's a Paladin too, level 23.
I need to get closer.
He might need a group. Or he might not. That's all right.
I'm out of range. I can't cast them.
We'll pull that off of him though. Ooh, what is this? The Tower of Ilgar? Whoa, I wonder what's over there.
That's still recharging.
We're gonna check that out. 100%. Like, what is that? Oh, that might be for the mage quest. You know what we'll do? We'll kind of help clear, because I know that he's on this quest. We're gonna clear this out a little bit so that he has a better time getting through here. Because I have a feeling that he's gonna be coming through here.
Isn't ready yet.
So at least we can help like clean things up. I don't know what he actually has to do. But we'll yeah, we'll lead here. Best I can do is help clear it out for you. Yeah, we'll help him out. Yeah, because what level is he? He's level 26, but he's on his own. So we can at least help.
That's still recharging.
And let's do a slash roll on the chest. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, mana potions and a gold bar. Nice. But at least we're doing we're still killing the shadow hide, so it's gonna lead us like right here where we're still gonna get stuff out of it. And then we get to help him in the process. I'm down with that. Totally down with that, man. There we go. So I need to figure out what it looks like when Seal of Command actually like procs and what that looks like.
That's still recharging.
I wonder what the actual difference is here. Like, does my character... Okay, I guess that's when it procs, like when my character sort of like jumps up in the air and does like more damage. Yeah, we'll help him out, because that looks... Dude, that looks like a freaking band of evil over there. Jeez. Okay. Hey Marty, could I grab some water, please? Oh, that's funny. I just realized that his name is Marty McFry, and then I'm Parzival McFly. So like, my name has a lot to do with like, obviously McFly, from Back to the Future, but also like Parzival from Ready Player One. So they go hand in hand. That's funny. Okay. And I think we are about ready to rock. So let's do the do. Oh, I didn't even have Righteous Fury on. Might as well toss that on there. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So let's get a little bit more mana. And we're gonna go... Oh, he's elite. Okay, nice. Nice. Let's see if we can... All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, I'm gonna stun this dude. There we go. Boom. Let's get a heal off. And boom. There's another heal. Yeah, they hit, man. Don't they hit?
That's still recharging.
Let's get another heal off. Yeah, I don't know how well he would have been able to rock that out by himself, but I'm glad that we could help out. Rock on, man. Hope that helped. Heck yeah. Yeah, it looks like he got his mage quest done. That's what it's all about, man. Like, you see people, you kind of figure out what they're doing, and you know, if they need help, jump on it. But I saw that tower, like, oh wow, that's Seal of Command. Okay, right there. That's what Seal of Command looks like.
It's too far away.
Yeah, it kind of like, it made sense to me. Yeah, super glad that we could help out. Let's get one more mana potion.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast it.
If you good run pendants. Okay. Let's see if they're good on the pendants. Okay, 2 more. Gotcha. You got it. Yeah, we're almost done. I have a feeling we're pretty much like pretty much done with Red Ridge, right? Like
I can't cast.
I have a feeling. Boom. And just like that, need to do Fangor. We can probably AoE that group. Okay, awesome. All right, let me just heal up real quick. Is that, who is that? Oh, that's a Shadowhide warrior.
I need to get closer.
Nice. Battle axe. There's Fangor right there.
I'm out of range.
Let's bring it all together. All right. Gonna need him to AoE. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Let him be slowed and everything. I don't need to take more damage than I need to. Yeah, that right there, that's what it's all about. Awesome. Nice. Let's give him a heal up.
I need to get closer.
I would assume Ethereal is almost done with this quest. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's Seal of Command right there, where he jumps up and just sort of does like a slam down. That makes much more sense. Let's see where he's at. How many more ith? I mean, surely he's almost done. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, we're done with that. Now we need to go get Wrathbane ore. So it says, let's see here. Red Ridge gnolls are now living in the Wrathbane caverns. Ooh, let's buff up these people. Let's give. Oh, he's already got everything. What about him? Yeah. Okay. So they're good to go. They got everything. Yeah. Let's check this quest out. So, it can be found in the Wrathbane Caverns north of here. And he was talking about Red, or like Lakeshire, right? So, I feel like it might be like right there. It has to be. That's the only thing that I can really think of that that means like north of here of Lakeshire. Do I still need skill and two-handed maces? Nope. I'm good on that. I feel, like I said earlier, I do feel a little bit more like kind of beastie with Seal of Command. I feel like I can take more on, but at least maybe not like, excuse me, geez. Maybe not take more on per se as in like AoE targets, right? But I feel like my single target damage is a lot better. So I feel much stronger taking on one enemy at a time. And then when we get down to Consecration, I believe at level 31, that should be a good time to start maybe tanking. I think that's when I might give Scarlet Monastery a shot and jump in there and start doing some work and getting a lot more gear, because I feel like Scarlet Monastery is one of those places that the gear is just absolutely nuts. Like, you have Herod shoulders, right? You have like the helmet. I forget what all there is. I just know that Scarlet Monastery is just an absolute gold mine for all the classes. There's just great pieces in there for everybody, and it's a great place for XP. I did do a little research and saw that there's only 2 quests for Alliance, which I was really surprised, to be honest with you. I thought there would be quite a bit more. But Horde has a lot more quests in there. I think eventually it might be kind of fun to venture in this. I don't know if we will, but it would be really cool to make a druid on Horde and do some tanking as a bear druid, and we can do some tanking and some healing as a druid. That would be really, really fun, guys. And just like I've never really sat down and, oh, this is silver, cool. Just like I've never really sat down and truly played out the story campaign of really any class or any race in World of Warcraft. You know, when I mentioned in my very first video, when I first started, it was all point and click. I was just trying to level up, hang out with my friends, be the best I could, and you know, that required me to, you know, just get it all done as fast as possible. So we're definitely going to be playing through the storyline for Alliance, especially like, you know, the humans, right? But I have never played Horde. So I have no idea what they're about, why they're about, anything. Okay, so we need to be smart here. What is that? That's a tin vein. Is this... I'm kind of confused here. So does this lead... Can we go around? Can we... I think we can go around here. Yeah, okay, so this should lead right into the cavern. And we'll be A-okay. Yep, Wrathbane Caverns, cool. Cool. Yeah, we are laying some absolute smack on things with Seal of Command. Now let's do a stun and then a judge. Yeah, I'm sure it did a lot more damage. Let's give them a heal. Also, we're gonna invite them. There we go. Yeah.
It's too far away.
I'm gonna grab this tin real quick. Okay. I wonder why their character looks like they're like half kind of dead. What's going on? Oh, Barley Brew Scalder. I guess that maybe like they're drunk or something. That's kind of funny. If that's what it is. I don't know if that's what it is, but more bones to gnaw on. Okay. Into the Wrathbane Caverns. Okay, maybe they just had to just enter it. I actually have to get some ore. I'm not sure where this ore comes from, if it just drops off Maybe it drops off, yeah, no problem. Okay, let's see.
Inventory is full.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, that's healing potions. I think that we should 100% keep that. Because you just never know. That's a tin vein. Ooh, that dude's Ardo Dirt Paw? Jeez. I wonder if we get a quest to kill him or something. Okay, let's get our mana back here.
I'm out of range.
Yep. Man, he's going after it, isn't he? He's like, nah, it's all me, man. It's all me. Okay, we got to figure out this Wrathband ore situation though, for real,
I need to get closer.
and see where it drops. Okay, I see copper, tin. Well, at least we know there's a lot of ore in here to mine if we wanted to. Who's this dude? Oh, Majesty, okay. Oh, okay, I guess we get the Wrathband ore from just mining ore that's in here. That's interesting. That's super interesting. Oh, what did they just give me? Oh, underwater breathing. I was like, what? What is that gurgly noise? Alright, hopefully we get some more. Ooh, I wonder if the Wrathband ore for this quest, I guess it is probably mining specific. That makes a lot more sense. Is there a quest in here to kill that named dude up there? Let's see if there's a quest.
Inventory is full.
Ah, I see. Okay, thank you. Let's go ahead and finish that out. Yeah, I think everybody has like a class quest they're doing in here. I'm gonna help them out while I go around and get that copper vein though. I'll let them at least pull it and get the XP, because I can't get anything out of it.
I'm out of range.
So I'm glad that we're able to at least help some people out on this little journey here. There we go. Boom. Yeah, because I know doing this stuff by yourself is it's not always ideal. Like it's okay, but you know, it's always nice to have someone kind of help out. Okay, inventory's full. Let's get rid of... We'll get rid of that fang real quick. And then we'll probably help them out with this last one and then just hightail it out of here. Okay. Let's go ahead. Boom. Boom. Okay, I guess we'll help them, like, kind of finish this out. Yeah, I didn't mean to take that from him. Oh yeah, that's Seal of Crusader right there, man. That's crazy. Do you need some ore? Where is that? Because I guess it's tradable. Oh, okay, cool. Just gonna help him out real quick. Make sure they get the XP for this. Yeah, this is what it's all about, man. I love this, being able to help out like this. Like, it's just, it feels rewarding, you know? And then, you know, we get something out of it, they get something out of it, like everybody kind of wins, you know?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Boom, and we're off. Let's double check though. I want to make sure. Okay, so we're done with Solomon's Law. We're done with getting the Wrathband ore for Brother Paxton. And okay, I had to make sure that we were on par with this, because I would have walked right to Stormwind. I didn't realize that it was for Brother Paxton right there in Northshire, like the original starting zone for us. Okay, I'm really hoping that Solomon's Law is like done for us as far as Red Ridge goes, so that we can go ahead and take this letter to Darkshire. But who knows? Because this quest line, Messenger to Darkshire, yeah, I've written to Lord Ebenlock requesting that he sends his trained guards the Night Watch to help with Lakeshire's defenses. Yeah, Lakeshire is going through it, man. Like, they sent a message out to Stormwind, right? And then I believe it was Stormwind, and they were like, you know, and then they were like, well, okay, well, that's not gonna work. So they send out a message to Westfall, and Westfall says, man, we're pretty stretched thin here too, and Stormwind's really not going to help us. You take the letter back, and then they realize, oh gosh, like maybe we're not going to get any help with this, and things are going to go south real quick. So like, let's hit up Darkshire. So we'll see what Darkshire has to say about their situation too. Okay, who do we turn the pendants into? Solomon's Law to Bailiff. Okay, so here's Bailiff.
Good day to you. See you later.
The Court of Lakeshire recognizes your commitment to justice, Parzival McFly. By enforcing the laws of the kingdom, you have helped uphold the justice of the land.
Safe travels.
Awesome. Awesome possum. We have upheld the law of the land. Okay, I think we might be on a little bit of a walk. What's gonna be fastest here? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a flight. Yeah, we're gonna fly over to Stormwind, and then from there walk to Northshire, because I don't know if that's gonna be worth our time right now. And if you notice, we've been just inching towards level 40, right? Like, guys, we're like pretty close. Like, look at this. Like, we're already almost to level 28, which means right around the corner, dude, we're gonna hit 30. And then think about all the quests that we're gonna have. Like, we are starting Darkshore together. Like, not Darkshore, but Duskwood, Darkshire. We are starting all of that together. Like, full force, all the quests, like the whole zone, we're gonna be going full force into that. And then from there, hopefully, you know, we're around like level 30, 31, and then we can head to Stormwind and see what the cathedral has to say about the Scarlet Crusade, right? And see what we can do about that. And then from there, guys, I think we are going to absolutely be tearing up all of Stranglethorn Vale. Now, I don't know what Stranglethorn Vale is about, but I do know that it's super cool. And luckily, where I had went ahead and did Wailing Caverns, and I went ahead and made sure that we have Booty Bay flight path, because I want to make sure that when we do these recordings, when we get on stream together, we can just jump right into the action. You know, there's no reason for us to be just like wasting a ton of time walking everywhere, which I'm totally cool with, but I really want to be like in the action myself. I want to get after it. I want to have some fun. And sometimes the traveling part for those flight paths is not always like the coolest, even though it is. I know we'll definitely be doing that a lot more when we get over into there we go. As we start getting up into this area, like, we're definitely going to be walking through all of that. And then in Kalimdor, through all of this, we're going to be going through all of that and figuring that out. It's just, unfortunately, for these lower levels, when people are trying to, you know, you got to run Shadowfang Keep. You kind of want to run Wailing Caverns to get some neat little, like, different gear. And you really have to get out of your way to get to those places. Like, you have to walk to them. And right now in Classic, I don't think the meeting stones work. So unless you have a warlock, like, everybody has to make their way to those places by themselves, like, individually. So I'm curious. Do you all even know when the meeting stones even become available? Because I see them, right? Like, okay, what's going on here? Can we make it up this? This is a very peculiar thing, because I really want that copper, but we got to figure out how to get up there strategically. There we go.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, like, I just completely lost my train of thought. But that's totally okay. At least we have the Wrathbane ore. That's what I'm saying. And I guess we're really, because I kind of looked it up. We're not really going to be hitting much iron ore until, I know there is, where is it? I forget where it is. I know it's 1,000 Needles. I don't know how to get to it. Is it okay? 1,000 Needles supposedly has a lot of iron ore, but then also Arathi Highlands and some of those places, but those are a little bit higher level for sure. And we'll figure all that out as we go. But for now, this Wrathbane ore. So let's see what this quest is really telling us right now. So Wrathbane ore is named after the man who first found it, Bart Wrathbane. When smelted, it's not as strong as iron, okay? But its ore has a dark, flat color that some scribes use in their dyes. It can be found, okay. So when,
Inventory is full.
let me see here. Okay, but its ore has a dark, flat color that some scribes use in their dyes. So the ore itself can be, ooh, hold on. Let's get rid of, yeah, we'll get rid of the ice cold milk. So scribes use the ore, I guess they like maybe crunch it down or something, and then they like put it into their dyes, and that's sort of what they write with. So we're gonna figure out what Brother Paxton is gonna say about this once we get this ore to him. And is this okay? It's for Stormwind City, but I saw other people also getting the ore. And I guess maybe they get it in various different ways other than mining it. Like, if you don't have mining, how else are you going to get it, right? Let's hit up this dude. Let's hit up the vendor.
What can I help you with?
And get some things kind of squared away real quick. Yeah, we'll get some things taken care of. Okay. Level 23, 11 stamina. 18. That might have to be some auction house type stuff for us. Yeah, let's put mana potions over here. Put our heal back down there. Get rid of that. Put that up there, up there. Is there anything else that we could sort of kind of get away with selling at the moment? I think we're about set. Let's see. Can we... Am I going to use linen cloth for anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So I think we are all but set on that. Yeah, rock on. Ooh, I want to get rid of these coarse sharpening stones. Or should I... Maybe sell them in the auction house. We'll see how that goes. Okay, Brother Paxton. And I believe Mr. Paxton is all the way at the top here. And you know, I have these coarse weight stones. I gotta start using those. But can I make more, like, better things than that though? Let's see here. Yeah, I can use, well, I have to have the heavy stones, which I probably won't get for some time. Coarse weight stone. Yeah. Okay, brother. Oh, that's Brother Neil's Brother Paxton. Where is... He must be in that room kind of with the Paladin trainer, right? Let's check it out. Oh, he's just by himself here. Okay. What's he got to say?
See you around.
Oh, splendid. I can use this ore to make my dye and then can finish copying the stresses of iron. Thank you, Parzival McFly.
Have a good one.
Now that I finished copying the book, here's the original stresses of iron. Thank you for your patience, and if you see Milton, please tell him I'm sorry for the long delay. Return to Brother Christoph in the Cathedral Square. Give him the Book of Stresses of Iron. Okay. You got it.
See you later.
See you later. Now let's... Where's that entrance at? There we go. So we're headed back to Cathedral Square. Do we want to... We probably want to hearth. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hearth. I feel like that'll be... Because we don't really have anything to worry about at the moment. Okay. Before we head up to him, let's get this... Let's clear out our bags and try to sell a few items here. All right. There's 3 intellect on those, and then for our healing, this is gonna be for like healing. 3 intellect. Where did those boots that he just gave us? 6 stamina. Am I going crazy here? Where'd those go? Oh, maybe it's the... Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, okay, 4... Yeah. 4 stamina, 4 intellect, okay. So he's gonna give us some new boots. We'll sell it for... Right? Is that the right thing? Let's see here, we'll do... Let's try 34 silver. We'll give that a shot. And we got this 2-handed sword. What level is that? Auction for 1 gold. We'll do... Oh, hold on. We don't want to do that. 1 gold. Maybe 50. What level is that? Level 23? Okay. Let's see how it goes. We got this axe. It's a pretty good axe. 39 silver. We'll do 33.99. Throw that on there, and then some cloth gloves. Oh, we might as well just, yeah, we might as well just sell those to the vendor. We'll do 50 silver on these. Oops, 50. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. 99, and boom. And then everything else should be set, because we're gonna just get rid of the gloves to the vendor, because I just don't even, after you give a cut to the auction house, it's,
Well met.
you know, it's, oh, what am I doing?
Alliance.
You need something?
Boom. Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, after you throw it on the auction house, it's, you've already kind of lost some money anyway. Probably need to get rid of the earth root, because I can't use it. Let's see what people are selling things for. So we'll do, I don't know, maybe like 2 silver. Let's see what they're selling those for. Okay, 2 silver. Yeah, why not? Okie doke. On to Cathedral Square, right? Cathedral Square, yep. And here we go. And then from there, we can fly to Darkshire and see. Yeah, we'll talk to Lord Ebonlock in Darkshire and see what's going on and see what they can do to help Lakeshire out. Maybe the Night Watch can help out, but I don't know, because I think about the Night Watch, right? Like, they're over there battling truly the undead and just keeping their eyes peeled at all times. So I don't know who they can even spare. Okay, were you able to find the book?
Go with honor, friend.
That's the one. Thank you, Parzival. May the light shine brightly upon both your body and spirit. Thank you. You too, Brother Christoph.
Light bless you.
Awesome. Okay, so that's going to be good for our little holy set here. 4 stam, 4 intellect versus 3 intellect, 3 spirit. Yeah, I'll take it. And we don't need Wrathband ore anymore. It's kind of neat that as a quest item, right? You can sell that on the auction house. I guess that really helps out anybody that's, oh, what? I can't go through there? Okay. Topper McNabb, what's up, man? Now let's check out this Wrathband ore. I wonder if it's used for anything else. Wrathband ore, copper. Let's see how much just like 2 of them cost. Okay. Well, let's get this situated.
Can I help you?
We'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of these.
Have a good one.
And let's go ahead and throw. We're just gonna get situated for Darkshire, because we are gonna be going in there with a clean slate and just rocking out. And talking about that, I will actually be right back. So just give me a few seconds here. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and clean up our bags here so that we can just get ready for Darkshire. Yeah, we got plenty of gems. We're gonna throw all this good ore in there. Anything that's even related to smithing right now, we're just gonna throw it all in the bank. Okay, can I not? I can't do any more. I don't know if I'm gonna need that light leather or not. We'll toss that in there. Let me get rid of that. Gotcha. Huh. Let's put all our gems kind of together. That's 20 bars of... Yeah, we can get rid of that, right? Twilight, okay. We'll just move everything a little bit more south here. We should have plenty of bag space to kind of work with. Yeah, we should be fine.
Be careful.
Yeah, we're good for right now. And we'll get rid of the big boar meat. But yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Oh my goodness, check this person out, this paladin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, check out the helm and the shoulders, and it goes so well with that mount. 100%. Okay, so the messenger to Darkshire. Let it begin. You definitely see a lot of warriors. And for good reason. I mean, I hear that they're really good. Okay.
Light be with you. Go with honor.
The Darkshire. Man, I'm kind of excited. Kind of excited to see what Darkshire is all about. And especially being a paladin, right? Like we have exorcism that we can use. That'll be nice. I mean, I will be honest, when we were doing that quest to get those Shadowhide pendants and all those gnolls were on us, I could definitely tell a difference by not having the 5 points into spiritual focus. 100%. I was like, oh gosh, like you can feel the difference with that knockback with your spells. Like that was huge. So I'm gonna be glad that we're gonna finish out spiritual focus before we get that consecration. I feel like having this is almost so necessary while leveling. Like it just makes your life so much easier. Because if I didn't have that, I don't know, man. Like it just comes in handy way too much. But then again, like having that and then you throw on concentration aura real quick to make it a little bit better. I should have, now that I think about it, I should have thrown that on as well while doing that. Okay, there's a tin vein there. Where are we at in? Okay, pretty much right in the middle of it. Oh, whoa, there's an iron deposit in here. Oh, guys, we have iron and tin. Okay, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we can at least start the process of leveling our blacksmithing without paying a lot of money on the auction house, because buying the 10 bars and stuff, or like copper bars and you know the whole 9 yards to make bronze and stuff, it really wasn't that bad of an investment. But when you start having to pay like full gold for stuff, especially when you have a lot more to think about, it's I might as well just wait it out a little bit. Okay, so we are now officially the messengers to Darkshire. Here we go. Lord Elo or Elo Ebenlock.
What can I do for you?
You appear to have traveled from afar, Paladin. What business do you have in Darkshire?
For the Alliance.
Thank you for making the long journey here. This is indeed important information.
Go with honor, friend.
If I did not know Magistrate Solomon personally, I would say the man has gone mad. Send the Night Watch to Lakeshire because Stormwind refuses aid? The Night Watch was formed because Stormwind left us when this foul magic seeped into the land. If I sent Excuse me. If I sent my night watch, this town would be overrun by evil before the guards even reached the forest's edge. See, I knew that they would also have trouble. Like right now, I think Lakeshire is just, man, like, and also check this out. Like what's going on with Stormwind? What's happening with Stormwind? Why they have all of these guards sitting around like waiting for you to ask them, hey, you know, where's the profession trainer? Where's my class trainer? But why is Stormwind not sending these heavily armored, heavily geared out with razor blades out to some of these places like Westfall, Lakeshire, Duskwood to help out? Like what's going on? Like why are they not helping out these little cities that are outside the castle? I'm curious as to what's going on with Stormwind on maybe a political level where they're not sending aid to these struggling kind of sub-cities outside of the castle walls. So we're going to take this letter of response to Magistrate Solomon in Lakeshire.
Be careful.
That's crazy, man. And since we're in here, because I don't want to forget this, actually I won't forget it because we'll have to come back, and I know that there's going to be a quest in there. So there's a quest out here. Yeah, I mean, we're going to take our time gathering as many quests as we possibly can while we're out here. And I totally forgot about Nomergon. Like, look at all of this. Look, all those quests that we have for Nomer. So we got to figure out where to even fit that in. Okay, Lakeshire Ridge. Yeah, we're going to head back to Lakeshire. Yeah, because we're following the path of the human quest line, or what seems to be the ebb and flow of everything, where we started in Elwyn Forest, made our way to Westfall, made our way to Lakeshire, and then headed to Duskwood. I just don't know how Nomer really fits in. Like, how would we ever know what was happening in Nomergon without ever traveling out to Ironforge? But then again, maybe there is there someone in Stormwind? Okay, that says Ironforge. Keranos, Ironforge. Okay, Tishoni in Stormwind. So there is someone in Stormwind that kind of knows about what's happening. So that for us as humans, we got word that the city of the gnomes has been pretty much taken over and ransacked. And with that information, we took that to Ironforge and then further learned about actually how crazy it is and how we need to help these gnomes reestablish control in some way. So that makes a lot of sense. I think maybe we won't hit Nomergon until maybe about level 30, because I really want to invest some time into Duskwood and really understand what is happening there. Now we're gonna see what's going on with Lakeshire. Because I think Magistrate Solomon is really now finding out that Stormwind's they're not going to help out. Stormwind is just not the answer. And to be honest with you, it's making me almost question why am I playing Alliance? Like, aren't these people supposed to be the Alliance? They're working together for the good of the races and bringing people together. But it almost feels like Stormwind is leaving people high and dry, that they're not willing to give aid where it's needed most. And that's kind of rough, man. Like, if you really start to think about this, maybe the Alliance is not as allied as you would really think it to be. So let's see what's going on.
Need help?
Ah, good to see you back, messenger. Shall I inform the marshal that the night watch is on its way from Darkshire?
for the Alliance.
By the light. The Stormwind army retreated from Westfall, and the guard no longer protects Darkshire. There was some treachery abound. How could this be so? Oh, I forgot to reward your service, Paladin. Here are some coins. Now, excuse me, something is amiss in Stormwind, and I must get to the bottom of it. For sure, let's see what's going on.
Light bless you.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna see what's going on. Okay, so that ended very abruptly. Was there anything else? Okay. That ended very abruptly. Okay, so I guess the magistrate just now understands there's something going on in Stormwind. There's some sort of bad leadership going on. There's some sort of like weird thing happening. You know, I need to make sure that there's no more quests here because that ended relatively abruptly, and I almost felt like that was gonna kind of lead into maybe something a little bit more to maybe investigate what's going on, but maybe we'll figure that out as we get into Duskwood. So I guess we're finished with Lakeshire now. I think that is the end of it. Yeah. So Lakeshire is much like Westfall. Here, let's buff these guys up. Warrior. Oh man. Look at this guy. Here we go. Let's do slash wave. Just chilling over here. I love it. So yeah, Westfall is in a predicament where Stormwind is no longer providing aid. And then Westfall, or like Red Ridge, is also being attacked from the north by the Blackrock clan of the orcs, right? And is also being infiltrated by... Well, see, we never explored this area over here. So I wonder if there's any quests over there. Should we go and investigate and kind of see what's going on? Because I kind of feel bamboozled in a way. I want to know more about Red Ridge, because it didn't feel like Red Ridge had much of a climactic experience as Westfall did. Like in Westfall, you help liberate Westfall from the Defias, and you become basically the hero of the People's Militia, right? And then with Red Ridge, it's like, okay, we're gonna take down these elite commanders from the Blackrock clan and from the Shadowhide Gnolls. Okay, so we took them down. Let's make sure that they're not... I didn't mean to steal the kill or anything, but I just wanted to help out. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, maybe the climax is like you taking on the challenge of destroying the Blackrock clan's leader here and the Shadowhide Gnoll leader here, and kind of tearing down Stonewatch Keep and maybe reestablishing control of the area, which would make sense. But I would say it would have been really interesting if they had made Stonewatch Keep and maybe even the Tower of Ilgalara or Ilgalar sort of like its own dungeon area, much like Westfall's whole storyline led you into the Dead Mines, and you got to take on the leader the Defias out there, Van Cleef, right? And so there was a whole dungeon dedicated to that. So Red Ridge, I feel like there's much more value to be had in Red Ridge. I truly believe that Stonewatch Keep and Tower of Ilgalar could be worked in to almost a dungeon together, where maybe the last boss, like, so you take on, you know, the bosses of the Blackrock clan's bosses within Stonewatch Keep, and honestly, a dungeon called Stonewatch Keep sounds cool anyway. Like, who's down for Stonewatch Keep? It sounds awesome. So I think that should have been a dungeon, and then maybe the very last boss is you taking on the warlock of Ilgalar, who's basically in command of the forces here in Red Ridge, which are the Blackrock clans and the Shadowhide Gnolls. I truly feel like that would have been a huge climactic ending to what's happening in Red Ridge, and it would have been really, really cool. So I think that might be something to even look into, with maybe a Classic Plus or something along those lines of maybe redoing the storyline within Red Ridge, maybe to some degree, to where you can incorporate Stonewatch Keep and Tower of Ilgalar into sort of its own dungeon, where you go through the keep and you liberate that, and then like the last boss is you climbing the tower to fight the main warlock in control of it all out here. So yeah, that's some things to maybe think about. I just feel like that was maybe like a really big missed opportunity, I guess. But then again, you know, I would say when you make something, there's endless possibilities to creativity, right? So you create something, you make something, but then down the road, it's like, oh yeah, we could have done this. Or like a billion different people are going to have their own creative process and ideas, and they're like, oh, maybe this would have worked, or like this could have happened. And so it's just like a never ending thing of what could be, right? Okay, was there anything else that I could kind of discover? Maybe right up in there. I just want to kind of open up the map a little bit and kind of see what's going on, just in case there's any like weird random just random quests that kind of show itself here and there. Now I want to know what this area is about, right? Because we have Blackrock, we have the Blackrock clan over here, but we never got a quest to come over here. And so I don't know if maybe we're missing something, or this is just sort of like open area for the sake of. Okay, Stonewatch Falls. Oh, there's a ton of guys over there. Okay, we're just gonna make our way, because I kind of want to see if there's anything over here. I don't want to pull all those people, but I do want to see if there's anything interesting over here, because we never explored this area before. Okay. What is that? A copper vein? But that's like right in the middle of those people, isn't it? It looks like it might be. But we're gonna check out these falls real quick. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, so it's just like rolling right through there, and then completely drops off into nothingness right here. into some murlocs, and then it leads back into that area, which who knows what's going on back there. I don't even know if you can you even walk that? Let's take on this dude real quick. We're gonna go check that out. 100% we're gonna check it out. Because you just never know. I feel like we can grab that. And we're probably gonna. Let's see if we can. Because he's grayed out. So surely all is well. And I don't know if traveling over there is gonna do anything for us. But it's always kind of neat to explore and see if there's anything just going on. Because I remember when we traveled in Westfall, right? Where is it? Sentinel Hill. Yeah, like over in here. There's just random quest where there's just a dwarf hanging out brewing ale, and he wants 5 hops. And it's actually pretty good stuff because it gives you like an extra 5 stamina or something. Oh, what is this? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, what in the world? A leather armor merchant? A skinning trainer? Leatherworking supplies? What is going on? Okay, can I sell anything? Nada.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too, man. Yeah, this is crazy how there's just like a skinner in leatherworking up here. That's actually kind of neat. And it's like, it's so tucked away. Like, look at that. Yeah, that's actually pretty neat. Can we get to that copper? Yeah, we can. I don't want to take a ton of damage, but oh, these are like my level. Like, I wonder. Yeah, these are like these are like my level right now. Like, I don't think we ever got any sort of quest to come over here unless they're just part of the deal. Okay, now let's see if I can get back. Well, I'm gonna get back over there. We're just gonna take care of business real quick, and then I guess we'll just travel all the way back and just head to Darkshire. Like, that was really cool though, coming over here and checking this out. That's one thing that I would like to do, is to kind of uncover the map and see what's going on. Excuse me, in each place, because I've never really discovered skinning trainer, leather armor merchant. Yeah, that's wild, man. It's so wild that there's just random trainers out here. You know, just in like literally nowhere. Like, it's just back here, man. So I guess that's the neat thing about discovering WoW essentially for the first time, right? Is just like you find all these random little things just tucked away. So we're gonna make oh wow, excuse me, we're gonna make our way back to the flight trainer, because I believe we are pretty much done with Lakeshire. We liberated. Well, I don't know how well we did, because in Westfall it really felt like you made an impact with the quest line there. Let's give them Blessing of Wisdom. It really felt like you made an impact there, because the quest line just felt so enriching and rewarding. And I'm going to assume that we pretty much did the same thing here for Red Ridge in helping them. But you can tell that like Lakeshire just doesn't have, like, they just don't have the forces. Like it seems like a lot of them are. Oh, let's give them a heal for sure. 100%. Yeah, they were in need 100%. So yeah, in Lakeshire, it just feels like they don't have the kind of forces to even do much. They seem like a group of people that came out here to maybe do some logging and kind of branch off and get more into the logging industry. And maybe even a branch off of the Eastvale logging camp. It could have been people that were a part of that, or a different corporation that decided, hey, you know, we can do that too, but we're gonna go to the next sort of environment over, or next state over, and take, you know, take advantage of the resources over there. I mean, little did they know probably that they excuse me, that they might be infiltrated by orcs from Burning Steps, and also, you know, the likings of a mad warlock who also holds control over Shadowhide Knolls. So yeah, things went really south for them, and they were like, man, actually I don't think we're soldiers, guys. Can Stormwind send help? Okay, no. Can Westfall send help? No. Can Duskwood and the Night's Watch send help? Not a chance. All right, maybe we need to rethink what we're actually doing out here, or kind of figure out what's happening in Stormwind for Stormwind to essentially gatekeep its soldiers from helping anybody at all. So I don't know what's happening in Stormwind now currently, or what has happened in Stormwind for them to be kind of stingy with their soldiers and their forces. Is there something that they're currently fighting? Is their plan? Who's this dude? Yeah, it'll be fine. Is there something going on in Stormwind currently that, like, all their forces and direction are being kind of sighted elsewhere? Because I think that there was a quest that we turned in where there was someone in Stormwind that said, you know, like, King Varian's not here to congratulate you or something like that. He's off on like official business or something like that. So he's obviously off somewhere dealing with something important. So I wonder if maybe King Varian has something in some idea of maybe what's going on, as to why, like, the forces aren't being used for better. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, we're pretty much already over here. Is there? No, I don't want to spend more time than I have to. Yeah, we're gonna head to Lakeshire. I am crazy excited though that we saw some iron deposits in Duskwood, like 100%, because I did not think that there would be any. I thought that it would just be, you know, copper and tin as well, and that iron would be more reserved for like I said earlier, like Arathi Highlands, or heck, maybe even Stranglethorn Vale. When I think of Stranglethorn though, I don't really well, actually Stranglethorn Vale, because it is like a jungle environment, like there are stone formations and things like that, so it could work out for sure. But let's get ourselves over to Duskwood and start figuring out what their deal is, because it looks like Stormwind's not going to help them out either. And that's so unfortunate, man.
Well met.
All right, to Darkshire. Man, these poor cities, like Lakeshire, dude. I mean, we did our best, but you guys are, man, you guys are in a rough spot, because like you're hanging out right here And just above you, you have all of these gnolls. You have all of these Blackrock clan over here. And they've settled in all over here. So they're building a whole army over here while you guys, one, you don't have an army. And two, I don't even think you guys are outfitted for anything like that, because it seems like most of the people there are just either loggers or people just trying to settle into a new life and make a new home elsewhere, right? So I don't think Lakeshire is in a good position. I think they're, yeah, like I said, they're not in a good position. Okay, so we have made it to Darkshire. And I'm gonna turn up this music real quick. Ooh, it is ghostly. Okay. Now starts the fun. We're going to see what all these people in Darkshire got going on. Okay. We have Victory Prism Antris. What a name. Okay, and he's got the monocle going on. So look to the stars. My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. A truth exists beyond magic that can explain the strange transformation in the forest. Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. That is the first step, according to Cog's blueprint.
Go with honor.
Okay. Okay. So we need a bronze tube. All right. Iron forge, no. Yeah, let's get all these together here. Okay, we're just gonna have to go from house to house. Now that's kind of neat that he wants to build a machine. Oh, what's up, guys? Yo. Oh, is the music different in here? No, they're just hanging out. For some reason, I thought the music would switch to like the little like gear, like tinkering sounds, like when you get off the Ironforge tram, and you're with the gnomes, and they got all like the whimsical like tinker sounds and everything. Okay. Okay, Madame Eva.
Light be with you.
Oh, she's got multiple. I have sensed your coming for quite some time, Parzival McFly. It was written in the pattern of the stars. Okay, there's a theme here. These people are very astrologically aligned. Why is that? And we're gonna figure this out. I'm very curious here.
Safe travels.
So the legend of Stalvin. Last night, a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter Alyssa was in great danger. I consulted the cards, and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came to me, the name of Stalvin. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all. Okay.
Farewell.
And Madame Eva also has another request called the Totem of Infliction. As the mystical tank creeps through the forest, the need for self-protection is undeniable, Parzival. The winds whisper to me, and they speak of a great danger which waits patiently for you in the near future. If you wish to protect yourself, noble paladin, bring to me 10 ghoul fangs, 10 skeleton fingers, and 5 vials of spider venom. For you, I shall enchant a totem of infliction which will harm those who attempt violent acts against you. Wow.
Go with honor.
Okay.
Friend.
So we now have our first quest to take on the undead here in Duskwood. Tailoring supplies. Okay. So Madame Eva is definitely astrologically aligned. She consults the cards. And she's very spiritual. So there's some things that she might know. All right. Kalor or Kalor or something like that. Worgen in the woods. Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Caravan's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts, are the people of Darkshire kept safe? You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you, disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch. I joined Master Caravan. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Shadow Weaver Worgen in Brightwood Grove. Bright. Ha. In the rotting orchard. So Kalor wants us to prove ourselves by killing 6 Nightbane Shadow Weaver Worgen.
For the Alliance.
And as paladins, we have enough light to take on any bout of darkness. So to be real with you, we were meant for this place. Duskwood, it's what we were born for. It's what we do. We take on the darkness because we're the light. And that's that. So Elaine Caravan. Okay. So Master Caravan, I guess, is the I want to say overlord or over the person over this place, and it must be an entire family that sort of oversees Darkshire. So Elaine Caravan.
You need something?
It's dark times that have come, Paladin. All too soon will we lose everything, when the light will forsake all but those who truly walk under the light.
Light bless you.
Raven Hill. Something's amiss at Raven Hill, Parzival McFly. Kalor swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving. And the third, before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts in Raven Hill.
Be careful. Farewell.
Elaine also asks of us this. The Hermit. There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently, but I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if anything is amiss. Please check on the old man in the shack.
Be careful.
Deliveries to Sven. Do you know Sven? Now there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because there are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him? Of course I will.
Go with honor, friend.
Wow, so even the night watch here. Oh wow, what is happening? Stitches. I don't think we're ready for this. But can we help? Is there anything that we can do to help? We'll be a part of this. Gift of the Embalmer. This dude is no joke. Jeez, look at this. Oh my gosh. He's all stapled together, his guts are hanging out. This dude is wild. The gift from the Embalmer. And he's got like this bloody cleaver. Wow. Is there... I wonder, is there anything that we get from doing this? This is really interesting. So in Duskwood, we have our first sort of like, almost like community event type thing. Now, what was that about? I guess it just, the beast is slain, all's well in Darkshire. For now. Okay, let's go check upstairs to see if there's any more quests. Now that is a rug. And they're seated rather closely together here. Okay. In a boar's head. Nice. Okay. We have checked on those houses, and we're gonna go inside the inn and see if there's any people that have to say something about what's going on here. Surely in the Scarlet Raven Tavern, someone has something on their mind. Or some sort of request. Ah, of course. Chef Grohl.
Well met.
Seasoned wolf kebabs. Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but first I'll need the supplies. Bring me 10 lean wolf flanks as well as some Stormwind seasoning herbs. There are so many wolves here in the forest, I am sure finding the flanks will be no problem. For the herbs, seek out Felicia Gump in her Canal District flower shop in Stormwind. Okay.
Be careful.
You got it. Okay, nobody is down here. And what's... Okay, so a lot of these quests, like, we are right on the money as far as, like, level. It's all sort of within the range here. So let's go upstairs and see if anybody has anything going on. Oh, what is this? Ooh, Kill Jaden and the Shadow Pact. There's a book here. What? I feel like we need to read this. Around the time of Medivh's birth on Azeroth, Kil'jaeden the Deceiver sat and brooded amongst his followers within the twisting nether. The cunning demon lord, under orders of his master, Sargeras, was plotting the Burning Legion's second invasion of Azeroth. Actually, you know what? We're not going to read this right now. We are going to read that closer to when Burning Crusade comes out. So I have to remember that there is a book about the Burning Crusade right here in Duskwood. Crazy little things that you find. See if there's any more little weird books. Ooh, what is this? Mount Hyjal and Illidan's gift? What? The few night elves that survived the horrific explosion rallied together on crudely made rafts and slowly made their way to the only landmass in sight. Somehow, by the grace of Elune, Malfurion, Tyrande, and Cenarius had survived the Great Sundering. The weary heroes agreed to lead their fellow survivors and establish a new home for their people. As they journeyed in silence, okay, we'll have to read that too at some other point. That is crazy, guys. So check out the inns upstairs if you want to read some lore. Yeah, check out these inns and just look around because there's like books hanging out. That's super neat. Okay, let's go check out the smithing area. You never know if somebody's got something going on here. Got an armor expert blacksmith. Okay,
Safe
nothing.
Travels.
What are you looking for?
Nothing here. What is that? Oh, supplies to spend. Plenty of smithing opportunities out here. A mining trainer.
What can I do for you?
We can learn artisan mining at 200. What is our mining at?
Go with honor.
Not really close. Oh, druids get that's cool. They get that form, the travel form early on. That's really cool. Okay.
Need help?
Commander Althea Ebenlock. Now she has got something rocking. Like her armor, she is ready for battle, dude. The Night Watch. As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to excuse me, to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own devices. Now, where have we heard that from? I feel like we have heard that same story for quite a while now. I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I don't even know if I want to play Alliance. Like, what is going on with the people of Stormwind making these decisions to leave everybody high and dry? Well, let's see what's going on. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slaying 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted. Okay, no, I agree. Okay, Clerk Daltrey.
You need something?
So this is the legend of Stalvin. Ah, so Madame Eva sent you. Okay.
See you around.
Stalvin, eh? Let me check the town registry. Stalvin, let's see. Here we go. I have a record of a Mr. Stalvin Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. My, talk about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the records clean. Okay?
Safe travels.
And I remember I said I would come back in here because there's definitely a quest. From Councilman Nilstipe.
Greetings.
Crime and punishment. As if the neglect for the residents of Duskwood was not bad enough, now the House of Nobles spits in the eye of the Darkshire Council with their decision to imprison Dextrin Ward and Stormwind, rather than behead the villain as per Lord Ebenlock's sentence. Ward was caught selling bodies. Excuse me. Ward was caught selling bodies from the cemetery to Morbent Fell, a crime punishable by death, yet Stormwind claims Ward as their prisoner. Assassinate Ward in the Stormwind Stockade. Bring me his hand and I shall reward you. Oh my goodness. Now the House of Nobles spits in the eye of the Darkshire Council with their decision to imprison Dextrin Ward rather than behead the villain, as per Lord Ebenlock's sentence. So he was caught selling bodies from the cemetery to Morbent Fell.
Be careful.
Whoa. Okay, we need to get rid of something here. Ironforge. I feel like we need this because I think that is a quest to Nomergon, actually. Razorfin Crawl. I don't know where. Okay, that's to Ratchet. I'm sure we'll be back in Ratchet some other time.
Need help?
Okay, so we'll grab this quest. That's crazy, man. So he's imprisoned in the stockade, and this dude wants us to assassinate him.
For the Alliance.
Dang. Should we do stockades? Let's see if anybody is actually doing stockades. Dungeons. How about we just do, excuse me, group browser here. Stormwind stockades. They're a healer. They're a damage healer. Okay, so no one's really doing that right now, but we know that we need to do stockades to assassinate that guy. Okay, and so it begins, right? We need to... Well, I know we need to get the bronze tube, right? But we can do that some other time. Raven Hill Cemetery. Goodness. I don't even know where to start. Let's see. Worgen in the woods. Ghoul fangs. Alright, where is this at? If you wish to protect yourself, okay. Okay. But where are they? That's what we need to find out. Where does this lead to? What is over here? Deadwind Pass? Oh, I see. Ooh, yeah, that's where Karazhan is. And I wonder if in Classic WoW there's actually anything in Deadwind Pass to actually do. Because I have no idea. But I do see a cave over here, so there has to be something going on. And then I see a little castle over here too. So let's make our way north here, or northeast, and see what is happening. And what buff do we want to use? Do we want Blessing of Wisdom or Might? Maybe Blessing of Wisdom for uptime on our stuff. And you know what? We're gonna have some stamina food because I got some. And we have our cooking maxed out for right now. And I heard the only way to go ahead and like actually get further cooking is by going to like Tenaris. So that's like probably in the 40s. So this is Beggar's Haunt. Okay. Beggar's Haunt. This doesn't look friendly, or it feels like it's very eerie. I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't feel safe, but all of Duskwood is pretty much not safe. Let's see what this place is all about, though. There's a waterfall. Okay. And the waterfall is over here and kind of just falls right into a little puddle type area. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so there must be some sort of odd quest that happens around this area. Yeah, there must be something goofed up happening around there. This spot is very peculiar. And I'm kind of freaked to go in here. What is this? Oh no, this is a horde. That looks like a horde area. I'm good on that, buddy. That dude did not look friendly. Like, question mark, he looked roguish. The whole 9 yards. No, I'm good, man. I am good on that. Yeah, the horde. Apothecary Falston. Yeah. Wow. And now we know. And then that leads directly to Deadwind Pass. So let's check out this area with the cavern. There must be something our quest can deliver around that area. Ooh, I see an iron deposit. That'll be our first iron, but we need to get over there. Let's see if we can. I don't know if we can make this. It doesn't look very friendly for characters to get over. No, not really. We'll have to go around. I'm really hoping that this is going to be a good spot to do a quest, though. Because surely there's something close here. We're gonna find out. Yeah, let's check it out. Because the cave is right there. At least I think. But how does one get to the cave? This is the ultimate question. Unless the cave starts actually down this way. I'm rather confused. I will have to say. Do we? Okay, so it goes around. Don't we need spiders too? Surely there's a spider related type quest here. Worgen, travel to Moonbrook. Yes, spider venom. 5 vials of spider venom. So we still need spiders regardless. So we're gonna jump in here and lay down the smack on some spiders. So we're officially in Duskwood. Yep, and there was Seal of Command. Yeah, I think that was. I need to put that up. I think that was a good call of switching our talents around for right now to try something else out that might give us a little bit more oomph.
I need to get closer.
Let's bring this back. Because I don't think Holy would have given us the same sort of kind of smack. You know what I'm saying? There we go. But I can, yeah, okay, cool. So we're in a place where we can pretty much like avoid a lot of the diseases, the poisons, which is awesome, right? Because, ooh, look at that, look at that. You see that in the little bushes? That's kind of neat. Yeah, that's kind of neat that they did that. They just got a little spooky eye kind of poking at you.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, I love that we can just, as a paladin, right? We can pretty much cleanse anything that targets us out here, other than maybe the Worgen with like curses. So we don't have like any sort of way to decurse that. And we're gonna get our first iron deposit, which I'm pretty excited for. I'm not gonna lie. So our mining is at 143. Awesome. All right, let's do the do. Surely there's a spider in here. There's got to be something. No? Free range chicken. Okay. Oh, this deposit looks cool too. It's just like, you can just tell that it's just iron. Like, ooh, jade. What? Okay. Heavy stone. There it is. Heavy stone. Which reminds me, we need to make. Okay, actually, I should save it for that instead of trying to make the weight stones. I'll need the grindstones, but I'm gonna go ahead. I need to stop forgetting this. I have to realize that I'm a blacksmith and that I have these things at my disposal and that I need to use them, because that's how you get better, man. You gotta use the things that are given to you. We're gonna smack this spider, and I believe, if my memory serves me right, this area might be where like the skeletal type stuff is. If so, I am ready to do some damage. So I guess that must be the trick. Like, jump in, start with a hammer of justice, judge, and then just jump right into Seal of Command, probably. Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Skeletal horror. Let me see. Don't we have a quest for this? Ghoul Fangs. The Night Watch. Skeletal Warriors. Not particularly. That's Blind Mary. What? Okay. Okie doke. So we need skeletal mages. I see skeletal horrors. Okay. Here we go. Let's an exorcism. Nice. So we can use exorcism now. That's pretty nice. Ooh, nice. What was that? Old history book. Ooh, it's a quest. Okay, let's check it out. An old history book. Although the cover of this book is marred by scratches and caked with mud, the words "The History of Stormwind" can still be read along its spine. Upon opening the book, the seal of Stormwind Library is clearly stamped on the book's first page. It looks like someone checked out this book and never returned it. Return the book, The History of Stormwind, to the Stormwind Library. Okay, will do. What can we get rid of, though? I honestly feel like we might not be back to Black Fathom Deeps. I don't think so. So I think it's safe to... I think it's safe to go ahead and roll that one out. At least that one for now. So we have a couple quests that lead us back to Stormwind. Which is interesting. Okay. Do I want Blessing of Wisdom or Blessing of Might? I just don't know. Maybe let's try Might for a second. I like that we have... No, I think Wisdom is probably our best bet. Just to keep us in the game a little bit longer. That's a mage.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, there we go. Boom. And I like that they dropped the skeletal fingers too. Here we go. Seal of Command, Brock. Let's go. Big numbers. Boom. It's fun just because we've been leveling Holy this entire time so far. So now that we have some like actual damage abilities, it makes it a little bit more yes, fun, but also just like kind of like a, I don't mean to say this, but like thank goodness kind of thing.
I need to get closer.
Uh-oh, he's gonna slap us with that bolt. I'm glad it doesn't do as much more damage. Here we go. Who is that? Oh, a human warlock. Okay. For some reason, I thought it almost looked like a female troll from a distance.
That's still the charge.
I need to check on that deposit. I hope that that's an iron. It's a copper. Okay. Man, these spawn like pretty quick too.
I'm out of range. That spell.
There we go. We got stuns. We got big damage. Guys, I think we're making some progress as a paladin. I think we are making some great progress. We got 10 copper. Boom. Yeah, our solo ability just went through the roof. Like we can definitely keep our uptime, because remember how it just felt like we weren't really doing a whole lot of damage, and it was really, I guess nothing has changed, and the fact that we're still kind of auto attacking, but I guess with Seal of Command it just feels better, you know, like it doesn't feel as like weak per se. Which I'm really glad for, because I know Paladin is not exactly like the fastest leveler in the world, so like if you can kind of play around with a spec to make it just a little bit better, I'd say it's worth it. Ooh, what's it? Oh, the warlock. We're gonna give them a heal real quick. There you go. I feel you. There you go. Yeah, stay safe out here, man. You're playing with the undead. Oh, there's an insane ghoul in there. Okay, so we are in the right spot though for skeletal mages and warriors and stuff. The insane ghoul, I don't I don't know if we actually need him for anything, especially right now.
I need to get closer.
Okay, so having Blessing of Wisdom, I think, is the better... It feels better because your mana consistently recharges. And I feel like that might be the better route. Oh man. Yeah, this is dope. And boom. Okay, we need warriors, but we also need 5 more fingers, so either way, we're gonna be out here. Insane ghoul. You know what? I kind of want to kill him just to see what's going on.
I'm out of range.
Okay, so he just... Physical damage is increased by 13 for 10 minutes. Goodness, man. That's rough. Do we have anything to actually get rid of that? I wonder if this does it. Oh, nice. Okay, so technically we can get rid of nearly everything. Yes, we have it's on a cooldown, but we can still get rid of curses as a paladin. And all we have to do is put on a bubble, it looks like. And does the other bubble do that too? Look, I know, looking for group movement. I don't think we have that quest. I'm sure we'll get something like that soon though. Okay, let's put a food buff back on, and let's check that out. So, okay, you are protected from all physical attacks and spells. Got it. Once protected, the target, excuse me. Okay, it doesn't say anything about like it cleanses stuff, but it does. So I wonder if Blessing of Protection also does that. The next time that we get a curse on us, I want to try that out and see if anything happens. Because if it does, that's huge, because we have a pretty good window where we pretty much have access to being able to cleanse curses from us too, which is really nice, because that pretty much puts us in the ballpark of like, we don't really have to worry about too much at all because we can cleanse everything. Okay, so we still need a warrior. That's a druid. Here, there you go, man. Let's see if, oh yes, bless you, man. We'll help you out with this one. Yeah, let's keep them. Oh, and they they gave us thorns too. What a blessing, man. Yeah, let's, oh, whoa, let's heal up that. Yeah, there we go, man. There we go. There you go, I got you. All right, so we still need a warrior. Nice, so we got Mark of the Wild and thorns on us. Like, that's awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, so we still need a couple more fingers. Okay, so they're saying that Stitches is right outside of town. Is there a quest to kill Stitches? Yeah, because I'm really curious. If so, that's kind of neat, because it's like the abomination of Duskwood. He is just a big turd. Ah, gotcha. Okay, thank you. So a quest spawns him. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's see if there's... Okay, there's a warrior here. You know, I haven't used this exorcism as much as I thought I would. I gotta remember to do that. I kind of want that ghoul to come back so I can test out Blessing of Protection, see if it makes a difference. Whoa, that was a smack. Boom. Blessing again. I'm gonna have to, since I'm out here, I might have to bind, because I have my Purify and my Seal of the Crusader bound to my keys. But where is, let me look on the, okay, there's that. Okay. Let's see.
That spell isn't ready yet.
There we go. I'll just have to, for right now, maybe position my fingers on this mouse on the side buttons that I have on it. Okay. So these skeletal fingers might be a little bit of a challenge. But that's alright. Oh, level. What level are we? 28, man. That's what it's about. That is what it's about. Do they need to heal? No, they're good. Let's rebuff them though. Nice. Grats.
It's too far away. I can't cast it.
Yeah, they leveled 2. That's awesome. Yeah, druids are so dope. Yeah, I'm almost thinking. Oh, they got that one. Okay, they got that one too. Well, at least these spawn like really well.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, these are pretty good. Okay, almost there. What is that? A copper vein? We'll grab that here in a second. We'll make our way to it. Well, I think we started Duskwood at a pretty good level. Oh, good. We're almost there. Want to get that copper vein though. Oh man, hamstring. Goodness. That ain't no joke. Let's put on a blessing real quick. What's over here? Oh, what? Nightbane. What level are those?
I can't loot that right now.
Oh, they're like level 30. Let's help this person out though. Let's give them a heal. There we go.
I need to get closer.
That's all I can do for you right now. I'll throw you another heal in a second. Let's give them another one. There you go. Boom. Yeah, hopefully that helped out. There you go. Okay, so at least we know that the Nightbane vials are over here. And they're like level 30 and 31. Jeez. We don't have a quest for them right now, I don't think. No, we have the Shadow Weavers and stuff. So let's grab...
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready.
Skeletal Mage. Oh, is this not... Did someone else tag that? Interesting.
That's
Okay.
charging. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready.
We need one more finger, and then we need ghoul fangs. We got to figure out where some ghouls are. I'm sure we'll run into them at some other point. Oh wow, I guess where we leveled like already.
I can't cast that yet.
These guys they're grayed out for us. Level 21. I guess I must have thought that Duskwood was a little bit higher level than what it really is. But then again, I mean, we just ran into level 30s, so you've got the lower ends, and then it's like boom, right there. Is that dude a paladin? That's a paladin. Let's give boom 2 paladins and then a rogue. And then that's a rogue. We'll buff them. And then let's heal this person up. Boom. Boom. And then a flash of light here. Okay. So we're done with that quest. We need Shadow Weavers. And it says, check on the old man near Raven Hill Cemetery. We're gonna get this tin vein though. I'm actually surprised for a green. That was a green numbered skeleton that didn't aggro us when we were pretty much right on top of it. Maybe just being a paladin in itself is enough for them to cower, which I totally get. Yeah, so we need to now figure out where Raven Hill. So this is Tranquil Gardens. And now we need to figure out where. Oh, geez. Geez, they are no joke. Look at those bad boys. Yeah, man, they are, shoo. All I'm saying is I'm glad that we're wearing, like, mail armor. Because I don't know if lichens and stuff, like how their claws actually affect like how sharp they are, or like for being the kind of beast that they are, sort of like a mystical type of beast. Are they like, do their claws, are they like way sharper than what you would consider normal, I guess? I don't know. Let's see what's going on in here. We have a shack with nothing. We got a lot of bones. It doesn't look like a good place to be. Looks pretty goofed. Let's turn in the Night Watch, because I feel like a quest called the Night Watch is definitely a chain. It seems too big not to be a chain, and you turn it into the commander. So the commander's always got something next. So let's check it out. For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. Yep, I knew it. I'm getting reports of an undead infestation in the forest. If you're up to the job, journey to Raven Hill, which we needed to go to anyway, so I'm glad that we turned this in. Go to the Raven Hill graveyard and slay those vile skeleton fiends and horrors. There are also reports of skeletons just south of Darkshire, in and around Tranquil Gardens Cemetery. The undead must be driven from Duskwood. Okay.
Farewell.
So we saw. I'm curious because we saw skeletal horrors over here. So I wonder. I'm kind of confused. Let's see. The Night Watch. Okay. The Hermit is near the Raven Hill Cemetery. Wait, is Raven Hill Cemetery in the center? On the other side? I think Raven Hill Cemetery is over here, isn't it? Let's check this out. Okay. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss. Okay. Just south of... There are also reports of skeletons south of Darkshire in and around Tranquil Garden Cemetery. Okay. We'll rock on. We're gonna figure that one out. But I have an odd suspicion there's some Shadow Weavers over here. Because I remember there being a little bit lower level Worgen just to the west of Darkshire. So we're gonna check it out real quick. And there might be some more spiders and wolves over there, which we desperately need as well. If I can figure out a way to get over there. Okay. So let's bless our wisdom back up. And I'm gonna pray to the light that we get some iron ore. Okay, we're in Brightwood Grove. We have 2 coppers. What is this? A Nightbane Worgen? There's a Nightbane Shadow Weaver. There we go. Nightbane Worgen. So I see a lot of Nightbane Worgens, but not Shadow Weavers. Raven Hill. Raven Hill. Let's see where this is. Safety of Duskwood. Find out what haunts Raven Hill. Okay, so we have multiple quests to go to Raven Hill. We just need to get over there and find what's up and see what's going on. So here's a Worgen. He's gonna pull for sure. Boom. Can he be exorcism? No. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, he ain't no joke. Yeah, those claws are massive. Like, look at those hands. That's crazy. And they dropped some good silver. That's a level 27 rogue. That's a human paladin. Let's see if we can buff them with anything. We'll buff them there, and then a rogue.
It's too far away.
Okay. I was trying to buff you. I don't... Maybe not. Maybe... Yeah, maybe not. So at least we know that... Okay, Nightbane Dark Runners. Let's make sure this person gets a buff. And maybe just a flash of light, just to get a little bit of heal there. Copper, 10. I'm gonna get this 10 over here. Nightbane Worgen. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, there's... Ooh, what is that? A young black... Black Ravager? We need wolves, right? Let's see. Oh, okay. Ghoulfang. There's definitely something that we needed. Look to this, the wolf. Yeah, wolf stuff. Yeah, we might as well take him on. We'll back this up. See if we can grab that 10 vein real quick. Back it up. Here we go. There we go. Right into it. For 35. Okay, so someone in the general chat said anyone up for the Legend of Stalvin, and it looks like it's like level 35 or something. Yeah, it seems like Duskwood has it going on already in terms of like quest, like the story out here. Like, it seems pretty cool. I'm hoping we get like a wolf shank, but it doesn't look like these are dropping anything for us, to be honest with you. We might have to roll out. Let's see. I'm hoping. Okay. Okay. So this is on the way. I know if it's not here where those like Moonbrook and stuff is, then it has to be over here. And maybe that's where Ravenhill Cemetery is. Because I know that there's like a giant cemetery over here that has like all kinds of stuff happening. Okay, now they're dropping. They're dropping like flies now. And these are some big wolves too. Like 100%. Okay. And just like everything else, I feel like there's gonna be some random quest just in the middle of nowhere out here. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna find everything we can out here. So that's a bleed effect. And we'll look into that soon. Let me get a quick little flash of light off.
It's too far away.
I wonder if I should do Ret Aura. Is it worth it?
I can't cast.
Or do I like, excuse me, do I like having the extra armor? I kind of like having extra armor, just so I feel a little tankier. Maybe it's not so hard on my health. Because for right now, before we get to level 40, the goal is to really just be a complete hybrid of like everything. Like I want to be tanky and do a little damage, a little healing, and then at level 40 when we get the dual talent specialization, we will go ahead and just specialize in two different things.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Ooh. Do we want to go up there and see what's going on? I kind of want to. I kind of want to see what's going on.
I need to get closer.
I feel like that's where the dragons are. Excuse me. Also, the fact that there's just like this low-level zone and then just a complete like dragon infestation in the middle of it all. Crazy. Can we get up there from here? Okay. We're gonna go check it out. 12. Yeah, let's go check it out. I'm really curious. Got 2 minutes on this. Oh, I like how it's like, it's got the night elf stuff. Ooh, I wonder if the night elves, wait, when did the night elves actually put this here? And why did they put this here? Was this originally, did they originally make this area a place of like worship? Yeah, I'm curious what the point of it is. The Twilight Grove. Oh man. Yeah, this is kind of freaky out here. Wow. Wow, and there's a whole portal. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way in there, but that's yeah, I wonder I wonder how that got there and what the purpose of it is. Because I know that there's a world boss type dragon, but here, just so we don't forget, we're gonna put that weighted stone back on there. And we're gonna head over here and see what's going on. The Nightbane Shadow Weavers. The Hermit. Travel to Moonbrook Schoolhouse, okay. Cool. Yeah, I feel like a lot of quests are like over in this area, but I know that we need to hit up this little point because I think that's where what in the world? Oh no. Okay, good. I know that there's night watch over here, like they have a little camp near the fork in the road. I saw it on my way to Booty Bay, and that's how I remember it. Also, when I did that run through Stranglethorn, dude, at the level that I did it, it was rough, man. Like, if I didn't have bubbles as a paladin, there's no way. I would have gotten slapped.
Well met.
Wait, how
bless you.
how do I make sure that like quests actually show up for me? Like, how can I here, let's get rid of Black Fathom Deeps. Because I'm obviously high enough level to where there's certain quests that don't show up for me. Is there a way for me to actually see or make sure that quests keep showing up for me regardless? Okay. interface, display, automatic quest tracking, hidden zone. Checking this will hide the interface for okay. Show enemy cast bar. That kind of sounds nice. Raid frames. That doesn't do. Maybe combat. No, that has nothing to do with combat. I don't see it. Because maybe there's quests that I'm not even seeing because of that. So I need to actually look that up. So 8-legged menaces. Hail Paladin, perhaps you've seen those spiders that have taken over the western border. The 8-legged menaces are too much for us to handle, and the commander hasn't enough manpower to spare so far from Darkshire. I hate to ask this of you, but you seem like you might be able to handle them. I can't promise you anything of great value, but I can reward you if you can help root out the filthy bugs. Oh, and a word of advice, you'll want to avoid their venom if you can. Okay.
Go with honor.
So we need pygmy venom spiders slain. And he said to the west. Over here, this, if I can remember correctly, this must be more of the ogre type area. Yeah, Volgul ogre mound. There's a copper vein. There's actually a lot. Okay, what level are these? Okay, so these are our level. So that's not too bad. And I'm sure we'll get a quest at some point for those. Tin vein. But I need to know how to make sure that quests, that low level quests show up. I'm gonna have to, let me look up, I want to look that up right now, just to make sure how to see low level quests. WoW Classic. Click on the binoculars icon above your mini map. Is there, I don't see one. Binoculars. Well, let's turn our mining back on. To the left of the zone name above your mini map. I don't see that. Let's check. I'm gonna check again. So it doesn't look like there's an option for that currently, which is kind of rough because I really didn't want to have to. I didn't really want to have to like put on or like get an add-on and stuff, but we might have to get that add-on questy to make sure that we can see the quest, because I don't want to miss out on any storyline in the area just because we get higher level. Like I still want to experience the story of each zone and know what's going on, because that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to actually enjoy the game for what it is. Here, let me put my phone back up here. We're trying to enjoy the game for what it is and understand the story, especially from the excuse me, the human paladin side of things for right now. So I don't want to miss out on quests just because of a number, right? Like, you know, yes, we're leveling up, we're getting stronger, but the story means just as much to me right now than anything else. And that would be a shame to like go through a zone and be completely like bottlenecked by like your understanding what's happening because you just randomly missed out on a quest because you happen to be like a level higher, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's not fun at all. But as you can tell, we always stop for like copper. Like any excuse me, anything that has anything to do with blacksmithing, we're gonna pick it up, guys, because it's I think it's always gonna be valuable in some regard, and we have to make money some way, even if it's just smelting bars and selling them on the auction house. Because eventually, you know, we're going to be able to use them for something. But we need to get back on course right now. We're going to go back around and get back on the road. Okay, so that goes right into Westfall. Okay. Oh wow, our backspace actually got a little full on the way. Gooey spider legs. I'm sure there's something that I can cook with that too. Isn't there? I mean, nothing currently that I know that there has to be something that uses the gooey spider legs for some sort of recipe. It makes sense to me. Okay, was that a wolf? It is a wolf. Do I still need the lean? Yep, I still need plenty of those.
It's too far away.
100% plenty of those. Boom! I love Seal of Command. I love it. I think it's so fun. Oh, bright boots. What is that? Where did those go? Where did those bright boots go? Right here. 5 stamina, 2 spirit. Not exactly... I mean, they are good, but not really for us right now. Oh, there's some spiders. We need those. It is kind of nice when you are... excuse me. Like, we are lightly... I wouldn't say over-leveled. I'd say that we are in the right place for Duskwood. I think we made a good decision by running some dungeons and kind of leveling up a little bit. Because I think we're in the right spot to make this area a little bit more enjoyable. Because most everything is like green and yellow. So it makes it to where we're on par with everything. And not just slogging through with like orange and red quests, you know what I mean? But I love Duskwood. I think it's a much needed refresher. Like, it's almost like a palate cleanser as far as zones go, because you have Elwyn Forest, right? And then you get through all of Elwyn, and then yes, you get to Westfall, and that whole quest line is cool, right? Like, it's pretty dope. But then Red Ridge, honestly, man, like, Red Ridge kind of, to me, it wasn't that, like, great. Like, I feel like it could have been way more interesting, especially if there was, like I said earlier, like if Stonewatch Keep and Tower, what is it? Tower Ilgarla. I gotta remember how to say this. Tower of Ilgalar. Okay, Tower of Ilgalar. If those were somehow combined into some sort of like dungeon to make it a little bit more notable, I think, like, it's cool as is, but I think it would have been a little bit more neat if I don't know, you kind of felt like a hero in the area, like, because like in Westfall, like, dude, you felt like you made a difference to those people. And in Red Ridge, I'll be honest, like, Red Ridge, it felt like they were just really hopeless. Like no matter what you did, like, they're not going anywhere good anytime soon. If I want to put it in perspective, like, I want to say like Lord of the Rings, right? If they were that town of I forget the town's name, but the city that was like right outside of Mordor, pretty much, and that's what it reminds me of. Like, you're sitting yourself right on the edge of Mordor, of Burning Steppes, right? Where's that at? Like, all of this going on, and then you have Searing Gorge as well. So like you have all the bad of here, all the bad of here, and then it's like boom, Red Ridge. And of course all of the orcs in that horrible place are gonna be like everywhere. Okay, we gotta figure out where I've gotten myself mixed up. Maybe it's up here, which is where Moonbrook is. And what is this? Okay, this is Raven Hill at least. Yeah, at least we have Raven Hill. What is that? That's a horror? Okay, so we're in the right spot right now. Boom. And I know that I have Sense Undead, but I feel like I don't need it because they're literally everywhere. Hey, what's up, Lunar? What's going on? It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you all stream. It's good that you're here. I hope your Thursday has been pretty good. A carry-on recluse. Okay, so this is a big spider. All right, who's this? A skeletal raider. Do we need those? We need fiends and horrors. Oh no! Oh no! 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 That's big dude. That's way big dude. We don't need this guy. Let's get out of here. Let's put a fear on him. Okay, he evaded that. That's crazy. Level 35 elite. So good to be here, my dude. Oh, for sure. Thank you. It's good to have you. Okay, so we've got a flesh eater, which we needed ghouls anyway, because we needed ghoul fangs. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's more Latin. I'm sure we get a quest for him at some point. Okay, let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of... Ooh, what do we want to get rid of? This is the hard decision, because you got stuff in here that can sell really well. We'll get rid of that. Night crawlers, when applied to your fishing pole, I would like to have that too. Dang. Large. Dang. Linen cloth. Yeah, I would like to keep the night crawlers too. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, let's buff back up. Oh wow. Yeah, these guys blend in, don't they? The rotted one. Oh, but like I was saying earlier, I feel like wait, are these only... Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, flesh-eating worms. Okay, those are like... So there's all types of different little crawlers that you can put on your fishing pole. Okay. Flesh-eating worm.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, I love that we can pool with exorcism now. Yeah, this area is great. And to get back to what I was saying, I truly believe that this is a great palate cleanser type of zone, just because Red Ridge was, I mean, it was okay, but I'm glad that we're out of that. And I think from here on out, we're pretty much done with all of the zones that kind of resemble Elwyn Forest. And so every time we go to a new zone, it's going to be just completely different.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, Duskwood, and it helps that like this whole place is filled with undead that we can use new abilities on.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. I'm almost thinking that maybe it's not even worth keeping those like these night crawlers, because
Inventory
you got
is
flesh-eating worms as well. But I need some... One, I need some health. Oh, I was healing him. 1 and 2, and then let's give him a buff. And oh, let's check out this shack over here. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, everybody's hanging out over here. Eliza, a 31 undead. Need help.
Hey there.
Elaine Caravan? Hee. Oh yes, of course. The caravans. Gotcha. No, nothing's wrong, but it is hard for me to go into town now. The roads are dangerous. And I'm not getting any younger. Maybe you can do an old man some favor. Okay.
Have a good one. What can I do for you?
What is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away and I am so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Eva at her home on the Darkshire Square. Oh, for sure. For sure. Okay. Find out what is haunting Ravenhill. I guess we can find out.
I can't cast that
I wonder how we find that out. Do we go down into the crypt? Yeah, probably the crypt. Alright, let's get a Seal of Command proc on here. Let's go. Big. Okay, ghoul fangs. Okay. The Dawning Wood Catacombs.
It's too far away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is where we need to be for this, but we'll go check it out. Like, we are in a legitimate, like, crypt now.
Can't carry it.
Okay. Let's get a heal off. Yeah, we are in a full crypt now. It's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. A plague sprayer. Yeah, like, I don't know what's going on here. Ooh, is that a priest? And that's a dwarf paladin.
I need to get closer.
Is this where we find out what's haunting Ravenhill? Maybe they know. Let's see if they know. Oh. Okay. Well, there's that. I guess we're a noob. Today we are noob.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, so is there anything else around here? Leg spreader, brain eaters. I don't think this is it.
Inventory is full.
It doesn't look to be, but they definitely throw on the diseases. Okay, I can cleanse that though, right? Yeah.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Man, they throw it on you like every single time. Wow. Okay, I think we're good here. I don't think anything is what we need. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it was worth it, but we still need quite a bit of ghoul fangs, so it might be worth staying down here for a second and just doing what we got to do, because I hope these count as ghouls. I'm just glad that we're a class that can deal with, or like, wait, can we not? Okay, I think we can. Bone chewer, let's back it up for a second. There we go. Okay, ghoul fang, we got that.
It's too far away. That's still
Okay. Oh, we need some mana, don't we? Yeah, we'll get some here in a second. We still have some mage water, so that helps out a lot.
I can't
Ooh, a
carry
ghoul fang. Yeah, we'll mana up. Man, to be honest, like I think this build has done really well for us, because if you think about it, we haven't sat down to actually drink in a little bit. Like so far in this entire zone, which is kind of nice. Here, let's get that one. There we go.
That's still recharging.
And can we throw? Okay, almost.
Inventory is full. That spell is
Yeah, that ranged pull with exorcism is money. So these are level 29, we're 28. Yes, they're throwing on that plague, but luckily we can just cleanse it like no big deal. Alright, let's smack them. There we go. Alright, let's get that Crusader back. No, this is probably not what we need.
carry anymore. I'm out of range.
We're just gonna range pull there. Boom, boom. All right. Let's do the do. Boom.
That's still recharging.
Oh no.
I need to get
Boom. There we go.
spell.
Yeah, I like being able excuse me, I like being able to use Hammer of Justice. But isn't there a talent to reduce its cooldown? Somewhere? Oh, it's okay. I mean, we'll probably end up getting it like way down the road.
Inventory is full.
Hey man, do you know where we find out what's haunting Raven Hill? Here, let's ask. Who is this? A paladin? Okay, it is a paladin.
I can't cast that yet. That's still
There we go. Maybe he's not sure either. Yeah, I could see like a lot of our mana is being used to... Oh yeah, we don't want to keep that on. 10 mana every 5 seconds? That's crazy.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. Alright, let's kill him right here. There we go. Let's do maybe a holy light. Oh man, these ghoul fangs. Yeah, we only got 4 of them, don't we? I hope, yeah, surely these drop. They're just like a really low drop chance.
Can't carry anymore.
Really low. I don't want to pull multiple of those. Not right now. Let me see if I can range pull it. Well, hello, sir. And let's slap that. Boom. Yeah, they are on this immediately. And then I'll immediately cleanse it too. Yeah, these do drop, but man, they are not great. Oh, let's pull this guy back.
That spell isn't ready. That's still charging.
Yeah. It's like, do you leave it up or do you deal with losing the mana from purifying yourself? But you do what you gotta do. So we're starting to get into the phase of actually having to lose mana. But I could technically I could probably not waste as much mana by not constantly refreshing Seal of Crusader before every pull. And instead just leaving up Seal of Command. I can try just leaving up Seal of Command for now. But it does. Yeah, nope, no sir. Yeah, I'll just keep up Seal of Command for right now and see if there's much difference going on. What's that do? Okay, that's not as bad. And maybe just leaving on Seal of Command is good enough. And not constantly switching back and forth. And then we can get like a quick Holy Light up. And then be good to go. So we'll just leave Seal of Command up and see what's going on. Wandering Plague, take that off. Oh. I gotta make sure to always keep Seal of Command up. Oh, we're almost there, guys. Almost. Yeah, let's back it up. Getting there. Let's kind of make our way back. Refresh that. Well, hello. Human Paladin, Cassius. I did like his helmet.
Inventory is
Okay, we are almost there. Let's get another weight stone on. Yep. Yep, for sure.
It's too far away.
There we go. Got him. At least he doesn't have to deal with it. We'll just keep Seal of Command up.
That's still recharging.
The Brain Eater. Nope, not today, man. Not today. Okay, maybe now today. I'm trying to figure out ways to consistently keep mana without like always refreshing seals all the time. I know that it might be better to always start with Judgment Crusade, like Judgment of the Crusader onto the target. But if you're just constantly keeping up Seal of Command, maybe you're wasting less mana. But I know this is also like, it's just part of the gameplay of the Paladin too. Oh, I gotta take that off. I was wondering. Okay, one more guys, and we're probably gonna get that outside of here. Let's see what Flash of Light does right now. It's not great, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh gosh, we got some fresh air. Oh, and there's an iron and a gold deposit. Let's go. Yeah, let's move him out over here. We need that iron. Yeah, we're gonna get that iron.
That's still recharging.
Yep, that's awesome. That is super awesome. Yep. That helps us out so much. Now we're really leveling our mining, and then we're going to be able to really hit smithing too, like this. And I'm 100% picking up this gold. Oh, we can't do the gold yet. Oh, man. I'm sure going to try, though. Dang. 155 mining. We're at 146. Okay. Well, at least we know that's here. Okay, one more ghoul fang. And we still need skeletal fiends and horrors. Not sure where they're at. Oh, man. Oh, hello. Hello, guys. Let's turn on our, on that.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, a poison? Okay. Oh, that poison like paralyzed us. Yeah, that's no joke, man. Use a healing potion. That didn't really do too much, but that's alright. Okay. Well, we got our ghoul fang. That's nice. Nice to have. And then we're gonna drink right here. So we are officially done with our ghoul fangs. We only need one more vial of spider venom, which is nice. And then we can roll right into the skeletal fiends and horrors, which maybe they're more so up here, or maybe they're back over here. But we are gonna find out. Okay, but we gotta make sure not to pull this dude. We're gonna put a raid icon on him, because that dude is the boss over here, and we ain't trying to deal with all that. Skeletal fiends and horrors. Maybe they're over here, because there's multiple parts to this area, right? Yep, there's horrors right there. So you've got like the lower area of the cemetery that has more of the skeletons, and then the upper area has all of the ghouls.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
Awesome possum. There we go. All right, I'm really hoping that we can finish out the spider venom like right here.
Too far away.
It looks like they're killing Morlatum, so maybe I can figure out what's haunting the area. Oh no.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Oh, he resists everything. Can I even help? Yeah, I can help a little bit. Let's see if this will work.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, I mean, I can help just a little bit. Let's give him a heal up though. Oh no. No, I'm just here to help, man. No, just here to help, dude. I don't have the quest or anything. Just here to figure out what's haunting Raven Hill. Okay, the skeletal warder. I don't think this is where I want to be. Okay, but we do know that there's skeletal raiders and warders down here. So at least we know that if we get a quest to do anything with them, that's where they're at. And we're gonna check up into this house. That's a skeletal raider. Okay, let's... Oh man, it is dark. It is dark, dark. That's a skeletal raider. Nothing good can come of this. Okay. We're out of there. So skeletal raiders and warders are up there. That's where we don't want to be. So let's get back to killing fiends and horrors. Where are they at? Okay, yeah. Yep. Back to where we need to be. Into our grateful corner. So more Paladin. Dude, level 35 elite. At least we know that there is plenty to do out here in Duskwood to reach that level, to be able to do that quest. Oh, what? The superior cloak of the monkey. We'll get rid of those. Crisp spider meat. I don't really want to get rid of anything else. I'll be good on the cloth. I know cloth drops elsewhere in a lot of places actually, so it'll be okay. And boom. Maybe?
That spell isn't ready yet. Inventory is full.
Okay. Is there any more around here? I know we could use another spider. That would be nice. Yeah, the exorcism is nice to have, a little extra boost there for damage. Okay. Are the respawn rates a little lower over here for things?
It's too far away.
Might be.
That yet. That spell isn't ready.
Or maybe I just wasn't going far enough to kind of see what was going on. And there we go.
I can't carry it. That's still recharging. I can't carry it.
Yeah, not a bad gig this this build is. I never knew that Seal of Command was like this chill.
I need to get closer.
So I'm still using red aura right now. Okay. Maybe that's the go-to to keep damage going.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging.
Let's get this. There we go. Well, at least red aura also does like 8 damage every single time they attack. Okay, we're almost there.
That's still recharging.
How much mana did that take? 85 mana? It's pretty big. Ooh, there's a spider over there. I see it.
It's too far away. That's
How's our... Okay, we need to redo that. Let's just have a mana potion. Why not? Why not? I want that spider, though. Alright. Fingers crossed for the light. Bring us a venom. A vial of venom. Maybe I should... I'll heal in a second. Famous last words. See what this bandage can do for us. Oh, it's a little something. Yeah, it's not bad. Not too shabby.
I'm out of range.
How many more fiends do we need? Oh, like we still need quite a bit, honestly. We need a little bit of everything. All right, please, let's get that.
I need to get closer.
Who's that? The skeletal raiders. Make sure nothing's following us. And seal of command.
I can't cast that yet.
Spider Ichor. Okay. Well, we're definitely getting some experience from just
I'm out of range.
killing, regardless of getting the items that we need from the people.
That's still recharging.
Oh, there we go. I'm glad we're done with the spiders. Cool. But that still doesn't answer the question, like, something's amiss at Raven Hill. Swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving, and the 3rd before that, he saw a light in one of the windows. Find out what monster haunts in Raven Hill. Maybe actually we do have to go up there, but we're gonna do it. I think after we try to get these fiends and horrors, because we still need quite a bit. And do we need to put on another? No, we're good on that.
I can't cast that.
Boom, 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 boom. It said one of the houses, so we did see the lights outside the house up there, so we need to check on that. And let's get a smack here. There we go.
It's too far away.
Big bulls.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, our single target DPS I feel like is so much better. And I love it. I love having this like hammer forged in the light, and we're out here smacking undead.
I can't cast that.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's better.
Whoa, that was a big hit. Yeah, you can just see that we're just mowing through
I'm
things.
out of range.
What is that, spider silk? Oh, it's just like hanging from the trees and everything.
Inventory is full.
All right, I know that we need wool
Can't
though,
carry
right? Let's look at that. I know we're gonna need wool for especially like grindstones and stuff. Heavy grinding stones, heavy sharpening stones, heavy weight stones. Yeah, we need them for the heavy weight stones. So we want to keep those. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We definitely want to keep wool in our inventory here. Who is that? Oh, that's a grave robber.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
Oh yeah, let's rebuff wisdom. Keep that going.
Inventory
Linen
is full.
cloth.
That stuff isn't ready yet.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I thought I had Seal of Crusader up. Hey, it still hits hard without it.
I can't.
Okay, what is this? A horror? Okay, so we're pretty much done. I mean, not pretty much. We are done with the horrors after we kill this one. So we need to make sure that... Ooh, what? Let's see what's going on here. Let's get rid of that.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, we need to make sure that we're actually looking at these skeletons because they all kind of look the same from a distance. Yeah, fiends. Fiend. Okay.
It's too far away.
Good. Okay.
I need to get closer.
So I wonder, is there like even at like level 60 when you're looking at like tanking or even retribution, is there much armor that has like strength and intellect? Or is it pretty
Inventory is
like not there? Fiend, I need those, right? Yeah. Let's get a one heal off. And then a quick exorcism. There it is. Boom. Fiend.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
Man, I love that. I guess outside of Duskwood, we won't get to a very heavy undead area until what, Eastern and Western Plaguelands? Something like that. That's a horror. Okay, so the horrors are like a little bit darker.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Cool. Oh, he's raging. All right. We got a fiend. Yep. It definitely feels like we don't have to. Oh, let me turn around here. We don't have to like heal or drink as much, which I feel like is really nice. A lot of horrors up here. A fiend, cool. Just what we need. Boom. And miss. And miss. Okay, we're done with that. Oh, and we're done with Totem of Affliction. Pygmy venom web spiders. Maybe we can take care of those around this area. We'll check it out, and then I know those Shadow Weavers have to be up here. It has to be. Moonbrook has to be up there. Oh, this is Raven Hill. Okay. Raven Hill Cemetery, and then this is Raven Hill. Woo! Okay, cool. That's a warlock. So we're gonna check out that. So this might actually have some quests for us. So we need to look around, because where we're a little bit higher level, things might not show up. I know there's a person there, but we're gonna check inside the buildings too, just in case. I hope there's no enemies in here. There's a lot of bones though. For sure, a lot of bones. Why not? We'll check in the cellar here. Nothing. Man, this place got ransacked. I guess that's what happens when the undead take over, though. It's a no man's land. You might be the only one here, honestly. But I'm still gonna double check. I don't know why any... What? Wait, what? What? Blizztick?
I got what you need.
Oh, is that right, dude? Okay. Well, cool. Let's sell some stuff. Let's make sure. Why is that auctioning for that much? Maybe spider leg. Spider meat. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. 10 silver. Get rid of that. What else can we kind of like get out of here? I think, oh, I wanted to get rid of this, right? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I think we're pretty much set. I just want to get some things. There's a lesser mana potion. We're gonna buy these. 2, 3. I guess that was nice that he had those. So I guess technically he did have what we needed. Quest item, quest item, quest item. And then yeah, we've got some mana potions rocking. We got that. Okay. Quest item, right? Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too, man. That's wild. See, this is why I'm checking these places now, because there's just so many random things that can just pop up out of nowhere. All right, let's check out old Jitters here.
How are you?
No, please don't kill me. It's just me, Jitters. They're everywhere. I can't escape them. Monsters in Raven Hill? No. It couldn't be. Only harmless Jitters.
See you later.
Okay.
You need
See?
something?
I had to
See you
re-talk to
around.
this dude. I think, okay guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, like after this stream, I'm gonna download Questy, because I don't want to miss out on quests. Like I don't want to be somewhere where I just see someone and I'm just used to seeing the quest icon, but since I'm higher level, they're just not showing up, and I don't see any way for us to actually turn on show low level quests. And I want to see, I want to do all quests regardless of the level, and I don't want to have to skip them. So I'm gonna download that add-on to make sure that we're able to see quests where we need to pick them up. So here we go. Jitters growling gut. I've been stuck hiding in this ghost town for weeks, and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food, and I'm willing to trade well for it. Bring me a feast and I'll pay you handsomely. I heard Chef Grawl at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire makes very good dusky crab cakes.
Safe travel.
Okay. So we're heading all the way back to Darkshire. But first, we're gonna check on these pygmy spiders and see what's going on over here, because that person did say that they were to the west, so I have a feeling that they're over here. And this is what, Addle's Stead. Oh, this doesn't look good. Do we need, oh, we still need the wolflings too, so we'll kill these on the way. A Defiant. Oh, there's Defias over here, so they've made their way into Duskwood slightly, but I feel like they're not ready for what's over here, and they're dipping their toes into it, but they're like, oh man, maybe we shouldn't have got involved in this. So we'll figure out what's going on over here maybe at some other point, because I don't see any quests. I also don't see those spiders either. Yeah, it said, right? Have taken over the western border. Okay, western border. So maybe they're more so like literally on the border. Let's go scout it out. Yeah, we're definitely gonna scout it out. But I really wanted to see what was going on over here. Maybe we'll get another quest to somehow look over here. But if there's not, at least by the next time that we get together on stream, I'll have Questy downloaded so that we're not going to miss anything. Hey, there's a tin vein. Because I do not want to miss a thing. Like these lean wolf shanks.
It's too far away. That's still recharged.
Don't want to miss those. Like it feels like spiders would be over here. Excuse me. Oh wow, what is that? 3 stamina, 3 strength. That's cool. I have Cape of the Brotherhood, but that's cool. It will definitely go to someone. Okay. We got this. We can make it. We can figure this out. Maybe. Yes, we have overcome. We got our 10 ore. So that's level 21. That's not a bad gig right there. Let's rebuff up. Looks like we're already getting low on the thingamajig. All right, surely the spiders, they have to be on like he said, the western border, right? We'll figure it out. Wow, that was a smack. Okay, we are on the western border of Duskwood. But all I'm seeing is the Ravagers.
I can't cast that yet.
So surely something's gonna pop up anytime soon. Let me reapply this real quick. Uh-oh. Yep, I see a spider. I officially see a spider.
Out of range. That's better.
Yep, these are gray level. We might just keep Seal of Command on then. That's a green recluse, so we need the... Wait, we need pygmy... Yeah, pygmy venom web spiders. Okay, so... That's a rabid dire wolf. Okay. So... I guess it makes sense that they might be over on this side because you're making your way straight out of Westfall. And yeah, I was about to say that kind of looks like a pygmy one.
That's still.
Okay. Let's check out this pygmy over here. So we got to kill 15 of these bad boys. That's okay. It shouldn't take too long. And this might be... Ooh, that one doesn't look... Oh, it is a pygmy. I was about to say, this dude looks pretty big over there. Maybe we'll, like, doing this quest will lead into more quests from that same person that's right there on that, what is it, that fork in the road. And this should go by pretty quick right here. Because it says along the western border, so I'm sure we're gonna run into these all over the place. Let's buff you up and your minion. There you go. All right, the hushed bank. Dang, that sounds creepy and weird. All right, we need that lean wolf flank. Come on, man. Nope. Oh, there's a little camp up there. Let's go check that out. Venom web spider, rabid dire wolf. Yeah, we're gonna check up this this little camp sitting up there though. 100%. What is that? Oh,
I can't.
spawned right on top of me. I'll take it. For sure will. Venom. Pygmy venom. Cool. And I think we can just buy those lean wolf flanks right on the auction house if we really wanted to. Which that's not bad. Boom. Okay, is there another spider around here? Okay, no, that's a wolf. Venom. Alright, throw me a pygmy. We're about to come up on this camp too. What is this? Deliveries to Sven? Oh, wow. Okay, so Sven's over here. Dang. Let's see if we can, if there's a quest on Lars. If there is, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Sven and I have dangerous days ahead of us. What with the necromancer to the east and all. And out here alone as we are, we have to hunt for our own food. It seems every time I'm heading back to camp with some meat on me, starving or rabid dire wolves come out of the forest wanting a bite. It goes without saying, living out here is dangerous work. But if you can rid us of some of those wolves, we'd have an easier time of it. They mostly prowl north and east of here near the river. Okay, kill 12 starving dire wolves and 8 rabid dire wolves. Oh, and our quest log's full. What can we get rid of? I really don't want to get rid of this one, but I'm gonna have to. It was a quest chain that led, like, I think I started with, what is it? Wailing Caverns, and this was like pretty much the end of it. So it would kind of stink to like let that go because I really needed to do that. But I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up real quick to see if anything leads from it. Let's see here. In Nightmares quest, WoW Classic. So I'm not seeing in Nightmares. Yeah, in Nightmares quest. Because it's wanting us to take it. Progress. I'm pretty sure this is like the last one. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like that's the last one. So I think we're good.
Hello.
We'll take this one because it wants us to kill wolves, and I want to make sure that we have every quest here in Duskwood. Everything that we need.
See you later.
Cool. All right, Sven, what's up?
Greetings.
You look a sturdy type, Paladin. Have you come to join our fight? I sure have.
Light bless you.
These supplies will be most useful. The aid of the Caravan family is always appreciated. Here is a little something for your trouble. Oh wow, hey. Thanks, Boo Guy, for the follow. I appreciate that, for sure. I hope you're having a freaking awesome day. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that, for sure.
Light be with you.
Sven's Revenge. I used to work one of the farms to the southeast until dark riders from Deadwind Pass descended upon my farm and slaughtered my family when I was away. When I returned, I saw a shadowy figure skulking near my barn, burying something. He fled before I could catch him, and I couldn't linger for I was hot on the heels of the Dark Riders. Okay, that's giving very like Lord of the Rings for sure, the Dark Riders. So I never discovered what was hidden. If you can find what that shadowy figure buried, I would be grateful. The hiding spot is behind the old stump near my barn. So we need to go to Sven's farm and find out what was buried behind the old stump. Okay, so where is Sven's? So this must be Sven's farm, the Addle's stead, because that makes the most sense to me. But I think right now what we need to do is we need to head back to Darkshire, because I wanna turn these quests in, because our quest log is already full. Rabid direwolf, don't we need those too? I was thinking about just grabbing whatever we could on the way back. I wanna make sure here. The growling gut, no. Wolves that are heal, so starving direwolf and rabid direwolf. Ooh. There might be some on the way here, or on the way back. And then surely this has to be Moonbrook. Like, no doubt. Because I don't know where else they could be. And is that a rabid? Okay, rabid direwolf. Yeah, we'll just kind of slap them on the way. We're not gonna just stay right here, because we'll tackle that some other time. But I really want to get to Darkshire and get this quest log kind of taken care of a little bit. Yeah, just offload a little bit. All right, there you go. Get that swing in. Sometimes I don't know if the dude's gonna swing or like what's going on, but I guess that's part of having like a really slow weapon. Okay. Just pop him as we go. And I guess gray completely means like, hey man, like you're not gonna get any experience whatsoever. But that's okay.
I need to get closer.
That is a-okay. Starving divers. Yeah, starving, and then we need rabid as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna take the old history book. That takes us to Stormwind. We're done with that, so I'm gonna take that off. We're done with that. Where did I want to? Yeah, I wanted to keep these up. Just in case, or just to have them available. Let's move out just a little bit. Well, shoot, maybe we'll probably kill most of these on the way. It looks like. Because these are all like starving. Starving, yep. Cool. I guess we'll just leave up Seal of Command the entire time. And just roll on with it. Rabid. Okay, so there's a mix of them. That's kind of nice. Ooh, what is that? Copper vein? Okay. Is this a pygmy? No, it's a venom. Even though it's copper, we're still gonna grab it. Nice. I was really kind of hoping for, because I know when we did the flyover, when we flew here, I was seeing a lot more iron deposits, which I was surprised in the first place. Excuse me, that there was any even over here. I wasn't even expecting that. What is that? More copper. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, I said I was gonna just keep up Seal of Command. But can I even reach that? I mean, surely. Let's see here. There you go. Pop goes the weasel. And we're pretty loaded out with some stuff to... I don't know if I'll sell it on the AH or not. Yeah, I mean, for auction. I don't know how realistic that is, but Vendor 9 silver, and then for auction 40. It's always worth a shot. Okay, rabid, a green recluse, not a rabid dire. Yeah, we'll take him on. Okay. Rabid, that should be the last one, right? Yeah, that's the last one for the rabids.
I'm out of range.
And that must be a pygmy, it's gotta be. Yep. Okay, done with rabids. And I guess I guess I should have kind of kept looting those, because I still need a couple of those wolf flanks, but it's not too big of a deal. Kind of like I said earlier, you can get those on the auction house. So, ooh, there's a starving one.
It's too far away.
That's a rabid. That's a rabid. They look exactly the same. You just really gotta, I guess, just hover over it and check it out. Starving. Starving. Okay. There's gotta be, oh, those are all rabid. I didn't think that we'd be able to even get close to kind of finishing this quest as we moved closer to Darkshire, but rock on, I'm down.
It's too far away.
It's another thing to kind of just get done for sure. Is this a pygmy? Yeah, okay, so the pygmy ones are a lot darker and they have those like really bright eyes. Yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, they got like really bright glowing eyes. What is that? Starving. I guess the light has decided to bless us on our way back. There we go. Oh, let's get a blessing up.
I need to get closer.
Jeez, I know that they're like gray to us, so hitting them is not particularly like intense, but you still see the damage and you're like, man, I made a good choice going Seal of Command. I feel a little bit more powerful today.
I'm out of range.
Is that another? Okay, maybe. Okay, let's see the difference here. So it must be the same thing with the starving and the rabid wolves, because this one looks exactly the same to me, but they're a different. They're named different. Yeah. Okay. You just got to be on your game as far as hovering over them and seeing what's going on. We're having those nameplates on too. Which I thought maybe I'll turn those off at some point. Let's see. What is that? Yep. Let's check it out. Yep, that's better. That makes a lot more sense. That works. Okay. Should I just finish this because I'm like right here? Nah, it'll be okay. We got plenty of time. There's a rabid dire. I really want to check this place out. And I'm still on the hunt for Moonbrook. Like, where in the world, man? I thought for sure, like in my head, for some reason, I thought it was like over here somewhere. From memories of ages past. So I really could not tell you. But we'll eventually figure it out. I do want to get this kind of discovered though, to kind of unlock that. Manor Mismantle? Let's see what this is. If this is another horde spot, dude, It's game over. Corpse. Beated corpse. I don't know, but I'll heal that guy. And let's get a buff on these people. That's a Paladin. Paladin. Is that a warrior? Warrior. Okay. Well, they got this handled, but at least I could jump in and just be like, hey, here's a buff. Or maybe Moonbrook is down here. Who knows? That's the only... Okay, Brightwood Grove. That's the only other place that I haven't discovered yet. So it has to be... It has to be over there. Alright. Yeah, we got some quest turn-ins. Because our quest log, man, poor thing. It's gotten beaten up. Alright. Commander Althea Ebenlock.
Hey there.
The people of Darkshire thank you, Parzival McFly. You have proven yourself to be a great ally of the Night Watch.
Be careful.
The situation in Ravenhill is still grim. The safety of Darkshire is in your hands. I don't have enough watchers to keep the town safe. We need you to dispatch for Ravenhill yet again and rid the Eastern Mausoleum of 20 Plague Spraiders. Okay, so we were in the Mausoleum trying to look for what was haunting Ravenhill. So at least we know where the Mausoleum is. And our rewards... Whoa, what is this? The Night Watch, a 10-slot bag, or... Interesting, like an ammo pouch or a quiver. These seem like really good rewards for hunters. Like, that's insane. Increases range attack speed by 11%. Yeah, that's really good for y'all who have that going on. Jeez. Oh yeah, the Jitter's Growling Gut. That should definitely be in here. Let's check this out. Okay, Chef Grawl.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
For the Alliance.
You need some crab cakes, do you? Well, I might be able to cook some up for you.
Light bless you.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky... Yeah, I thought it said dusty for a second. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider legs. I knew that there was going to be some sort of spider leg recipe with something. Because for some reason I felt like I remembered it, but yeah, the gooey spider cakes. Okay, I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and make great snacks. Bring me gooey spider legs and I'll whip you up a few of them. I hear venom spiders are a good source. They nest to the north, between the foothills and the river. Okay, well, at least we still need to kill pygmy venom spiders and dire wolves throughout the coast and stuff, because we saw plenty of just regular venom spiders. Okay, but we need gooey spider legs. I'm pretty sure that I sold a lot of those too. So I have one of those, and I need to make sure that those don't get sold.
Light be with you.
Tell me about what? Tell me about dungeons I could explore. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's trade real quick.
The finest goods.
What can we? There's probably nothing I want to get. Well, I'll get rid of that for sure. Chris spider meat. I'll get rid of the sharp claw. And I think that's all I really want to get rid of at the moment. Spider ichor. And then that's a quest item. That's a quest item. Quest item. Yup. Try to keep everything like kind of away from each other. All right, let's go turn in these other, excuse me, other quests. Okay, supplies from Darkshire, and that's from, I believe that's from Sven, maybe? Okay, Madam Eva.
Greetings. Light bless you.
So we brought, we killed ghouls, we killed spiders, and we killed skeletons to get all of these materials for her.
Go with honor, friend.
So very wise of you, Parzival McFly. This totem of infliction will help to protect you against the evil which lurks throughout Azeroth and beyond. When you feel threatened, hold this totem and take comfort in its magical aura. Be brave, fair paladin. You will need all the courage you can muster, for I see much bloodshed in your future. Okay, so the totem of affliction. So it's offhand. When struck in combat, has a 1% chance of inflicting 75 to 125 shadow damage to the attacker. I don't think that's for us,
Be careful.
but pretty cool nonetheless. So supplies from Darkshire. Ah, ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you if you can supply the ghost hair. Okay.
Safe travels.
There's a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb. Okay, so we have a spectral comb. Okay, and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Okay, so we have a comb. When they say spectral, I'm thinking of like Spectral Tiger, where it's like basically a ghost. So we have a ghost type comb, and like, where do you even get something like that? But at the same time, I feel like Madame Eva is definitely aligned with everything spiritual. So if anyone's gonna have something like that, it's gonna be this person here. So take the spectral comb, ask her to comb her hair, then bring back the comb, and I will glean it from the ghost from the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house. Okay.
Light bless
Okay.
you.
All right, was there any other turn-ins here? I think that's it to turn in for right now. We'll keep that up. Okay, so I think that's it for today. We've had an amazing stream. I've enjoyed being here. We finally finished Red Ridge. I was so glad that we could get out of there and try something new. I love Duskwood. I think it's super, super cool, especially as a paladin. And I'm ready to kind of see where the story takes us next time here, because I think by our next stream on Monday, we'll be streaming Monday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully by next stream, we'll be finishing Darkshire, I hope. But Morlatum is a level 35 elite, but I'm sure that we can find a group for it. It'll be okay. But regardless, we're probably gonna see the finish of Darkshire or Duskwood and really find out what's going on here, and especially, excuse me, trying to find out what's going on with Stormwind as to why they're not sending aid to 1, Westfall, 2, Lakeshire, and now 3, Duskwood. So you have Stormwind hanging out here as like the main purpose, everything for the Alliance. Then you've got these sub-cities out here that are asking for aid and need help. So I think Duskwood is going to be our third major what's going on storyline arc. What's going on with Stormwind for us not to be getting any help with the craziness that's happening. So hopefully by the time that we finish Duskwood, we're gonna have a little bit more clarity as to what's going on with Stormwind not helping its people. So with that being said, I think we're ready to ready to rock. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week. And then moving into the weekend, I hope your weekend is super fantastic and just filled with everything that you want to do. You accomplish everything that you want to accomplish, and you just have fun. So yeah, have a great time, have a great weekend, and let's get a slash wave. I'll see you soon. So peace out, guys. Have a good one.